The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
There we go. What up, everybody? Welcome to another Wednesday night, another great piece of content from the Beyond Wednesdays crew. We got a full crew tonight, and we got a lot of fucking crazy shit to talk about. Comics is been set on fire for the last couple months before the end of the year. It's pretty crazy what's been going on in the world of comics lately, and one of the coolest things I've ever seen on YouTube happen because of the craziness that is going on in comics this year. So we're going to go over that. We're going to go over the recent event Vinny went to, which was a Beeple event? Just a showcase for Beeple?
It was he bought a big warehouse in Charleston, South Carolina. So he's been throwing like a few events here and there. So I went to his Christmas party.
Nice. So we're going to get into that, and then there's plenty to talk about. Of course, some of the biggest news I think we should probably just start right off with is that craziness that is going on with the Mark Jewelers variant sales that we've kind of spotlighted on the last couple of market reports. They're hard not to see. Everybody's seeing them. These huge, massive sales. And it's pretty interesting, man. When you see sales like this, kind of makes you think, and multiple sales like this, it kind of makes you think, what the hell is going on? So there's been some crazy, crazy numbers lately. And did you guys see all this? Have you guys been following this? Leg, you've been following it, right?
Oh yeah. I sniffed something from the beginning, just from the volume of what this guy had. You know, and then it was, I don't know who had it for. Someone had it for. I was like, what the fuck's going on? I was like, this could be his collection. I actually caught some of you guys' talk on the Hot 10 today, but like clearly that was Friday. You know what I mean? Yeah. So he didn't realize quite as much shit going on. You know?
Yeah. Shout out to the.
This was okay. So 9.9 newsstand, and then I think I might have seen. I was wondering what was going on before I was looking into it, and then I saw our boy Mickey do it.
Yeah, Swaggle House.
Swaggle House.
Yeah.
Swaggle House put it on, and so he did a pretty good job. He did a second one today on another book, and dude, like there's not good explanations for this. There's really not.
Let's explain what's going on, because I don't.
I don't know what's going on either. So.
Nobody. So this is just the TLDR, right? Somebody's been taking old 9.8s and pulling books in and out of cases and putting other books in and just getting the new labels, right? Because like he wants the new Spider-Man label on his 252 newsstand, right? Or he wants the Wolverine label on his, whatever Wolverine book, Mark Jewelers, 340. Right. So, or 181, whatever, New Mutants 98. And he's taking the book out and sending in a lesser quality book, and CGC isn't catching it.
That is Mark Jewelers.
It might not even be Mark Jewelers. It might be a Mark Jewelers, but it's definitely a lesser grade. Right? He's sending a different book back.
No, it's he's sending in a Mark Jewelers for sure and telling them that.
So he gets a Mark Jewelers 9.8, right? And it doesn't have the Mark Jewelers thing on it, or even if it does have it, he'll say, I want to get the new label on it, right? I want the new label on it. So he'll send that book back, but he'll have switched it out with an inferior copy, and CGC just doesn't even catch it. And they put the new label on, and now he's got the old one plus this one, right? So, and
How
people
is he switching it out?
That's the only thing. Who knows? Who knows? So, Hood, what do you think, Hood? How easy is it to switch out a book and in the well and everything?
It's not.
So I'm thinking that he's sending in the old label and saying, "Hey, can you put Mark Jewelers on it?" You know what I mean? With the new label. That's the only thing I can think of, and they don't open the book.
It's well. They check for Mark Jewelers and then give him the grade because they look like lower grades. Like they definitely look like lower grades, and they're definitely a different book than the cert number. Okay,
100. Yep.
So it's a different fucking book. There's no you can if you can't tell from this tiny little bit on your screen that these books are different just by the color and even the wrap.
Yeah.
Just a quick glance. Some of us are very trained comic eyes on what we're going to look for and stuff like this from far away.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to figure that out. So the thing is with the same, he's talking him into saying either you missed that it was Mark Jewelers, and I want the new label because he keeps getting custom labels on them. So it's like, oh, okay, we screwed up, and we're gonna upgrade his label or whatever. And I have no idea if he's paying for it. It can be free. Mark Jewelers might be a little bit of a strange one because they haven't always annotated that in history. So there could be older slabs where maybe it wasn't in there for sure. So anyway, I don't know. So the thing is, those are the only things that we can think of. Okay, so if you guys don't know, you haven't cracked a slab. So it's tough to get it's not hard to get it open. It's just it's hard to get a book in and out of that sleeve.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
look at the wrap. You could see there's all black on this wrap, no white. And then the other one you can catch a little bit of the white right here.
Oh yeah.
You can just tell by the tone. I mean, the tone is like,
yeah, it's a different colored book. So basically, he could crack one of these things and give him. He could crack one of these things, and switching it out is like supremely difficult. But I'll tell you what, I don't think it's probably, if you have the right tools, they build them right. If you can build them, you can take them apart. This isn't the pyramids where you're never going to figure it out.
I mean, the books can be switched out.
In the sleeve, right, Joe? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, he's probably taking it from another CGC, a 9.4 or something like that.
Yeah.
But if you break open the case, how do you put it back together? I mean, how do you make it look like it hasn't been in?
Honestly, there's such fine tools that exist in the planet. He knows somebody. I'm not smart enough in this industry to be able to know. So somebody has like a laser fine separation tool that you can dial in. I mean, you can have surgery with tweezers and shit these days. Somebody can figure out how to get the side of this plastic on, pull the sleeve out, and put a new sleeve in, and even seal it. And on the old, I'd like to check actually with the slabs before, because I think actually I did see pictures there with the newer slabs, because these seal on the side, and I don't have one within reach, but the old ones there was air on the sides, and they weren't.
You could open them.
You could open them up,
but so you still have to pop one of the. Not to interrupt you, but you still got to pop one of those posts. Right on the top. So my question is that how are they popping one of those? Because it's too long. It won't fit out without cracking it.
So I kind of want to tell y'all how, but I kind of don't.
Yeah, then
so you heat it up. Yeah,
there you go.
Then don't.
Yeah, man, you just get a heat gun, bro. Come on, man.
There's I'm telling you, you can get it out. Maybe me with a screwdriver can't do it, You know what I mean? That's what's going on.
You can open
Because
you can open the slab with one hand. I've done it. Brian's been on my channel. I go, look, Brian, I'm gonna crack this open. I cracked open a bunch of Ultimate Fallout 4s with one hand, dude, and just took the book out. Like, I mean, it's
on the
it's
old
not
slab,
hard.
new ones.
Do you guys notice that he just plays around in the same books? So he's just buying the same books over and over and just doing it. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
and see the other thing that I was tripping out. So with that, so Swaggle's new video, which I think came out this morning. He went on this New Mutants 98 because it's the same fucking thing. That book just sold earlier this year, and so but if you look at the sale of that book, it was not notated as Mark Jewelers, so it sold for regular price, $3,000 or whatever a New Mutants 98 sells for, right? So that thing sold. It sold for what it's supposed to sell for. No big deal. I don't know. You'd have to contact them. I don't know if that book. So now it's listed as 2 sales on GPA, the New Mutants 98. So it has it now lists a $3,000 sale because the sale before that was mine. So now it lists the $3,000 sale, and now it lists this $12,700 sale. Okay, so and it's the same book. I don't know that GPA necessarily annotated that themselves because it could be just in their system. That certain number now goes under Mark Jewelers, so it might have brought that sale in automatically, if that makes sense. Because I think on some of these they have to. Yeah, I don't know if their system how it works with CGC and stuff like that.
To me, here's the important thing. Like, what is he keying in on? He's keying in on a rarity, right? It's gotten to that point, you guys. Like, we look at the prices on all this stuff, and it's just falling. What is the stuff that he could still make big chunks of change off of? It's these Mark Jewelers, rare Mark Jeweler books, right? That he's just selling like crazy. We looked at his sales the past 2 weeks. We've been looking at his account, and it seems like he's a big seller from everything that I've been hearing. Shout out to the 9.9 Newsstand. He's been going on a bunch of shows lately and talking. Shout out to there's multiple shows. So, great job for letting everybody know and dropping the information about this and doing the research. And again, that's super important. That's what we need. People, you don't want people to buy an inferior book and then now they just hate the hobby.
Yeah, and the other thing about the MJs is they're not on the census. We don't truly know unless you could contact someone at CGC and they have a second database or something for it, or a way of tracking that, searching for that line in their database, putting Mark Jewelers, 9.8, New Mutants 98, blah, blah, blah. Unless they have a way of seeking out and give you that answer. If you look at the census they just started annotating newsstands for the most part. There's some weird ones like Spawn number 9 and stuff. Not that long ago. So Secret Wars 8, all it's got is just the regular. All it has is lumps them all together, and the Canadian, which is obvious because it's on the cover. So that's it, man. So you really don't know. And so, and I do want to say this. Somebody said Teal Comics says that was Breva or something like that, man.
Wait, what? Wait, say that again. What's going on?
Teal Comics. I saw this online or something. He says Breva guy. If someone has a link to whatever,
who's Breva guy?
I don't know, but I've seen that multiple places. The name Breva.
Well, it says Breva as the seller right there. It says
Breva is a seller.
Yeah, he says it's now Comic Select.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, if he just changed his name, then it was Breva before. Oh, never mind. It might be the same thing then. If you click on, can you just click on his account like that? Click on that.
Oh man, he knows the heat's on to him, man.
Yeah.
He sold out all his books. He changed his fucking name, dude.
Yeah.
No, I don't. He changed this. It's been this Comic Select since last week.
Since like, but what the last couple doesn't
Breva,
it say
there
when
it
you
is,
change your
Breva
name
3.
on there?
Oh, but it has the seller name though. But no, because mine used to be like Legacy Comics or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I changed everything to because I had my original eBay was Big Sean 13 in literally 2000 or 2001, and eventually just because I don't know I shortened it for all my BigLegg many years. People have always called me Leg, so I went with BigLegg many years ago. So I wanted to put everything is the same, so it says BigLegg, but everybody I've never hidden my fucking store. So
He's been doing it successfully, it looks like, man, for a while now.
In all honesty, I mean, this is jail time.
Let's check out his
how's
for
it
sure.
not? How's it not?
The 96.8, bro.
Check sold.
Yeah, I was just looking at it, dude. They're all the same fucking books.
You were on sale?
Yeah. These are all the same. It's like the same 5 books, and then every once in a while you'll see like a different key in there. But he just plays. You can tell he's just swapping.
And they're
books.
all to upgrade. Look, they're almost all to upgrade to the whatever labels are now available. Those are all recent labels.
Yeah.
What's his feedback say? It looks like he's 96.5. I know it's low, but he should have 3 or 4.
He has one negative, and it looks like a buyer dispute. Like they didn't get the book.
Okay. Gotcha.
I trust me. It's actually only one. It looks normal. Any seller can get fucked with that one. He was like, gave him a full refund. Buyer sucks or something. Whatever.
That's I think so, I remember seeing this shit right here. That shit was crazy.
I mean, how can we prove it outside of just looking at pictures?
In all honesty, the with the new scans and any old pictures, there's got to be a digital footprint. I really think.
Okay.
They have to. There's something up. There's
hey, you know what? You know what that makes me think? Those scans. I wonder if those scans are marked towards a person in there, and that gives you your ideas of who are not very good graders if they keep on missing shit. Fucking get those fuckers out of there, man. Adios.
Yeah. I don't know. And also, okay, can I say this can easily be part of his thing? I mean, doesn't look like a big CGC dealer. I don't know who he went through. I don't know.
Maybe he's got an inside guy.
Well, I don't know if it's an inside guy, but the thing is, if you're gonna send in a cracked case, he's not just relabeling a cracked case. Well, he could be on some of these, obviously, but some of them he's putting in a fucking New Mutants 98. So what we should do is search recent New Mutants 98. Like if we can have, I don't know, this one way AI maybe could come in handy. All New Mutants 98 sales or 252 Mark Jeweler sales, and see. Oh, he's got 2 now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Why can't I see it?
Click on the 2.
It.
Where is it?
Click on the 2.
It's from CGC.
Oh, you motherfucker! What does it want me to do?
What does it do that?
Containing a bumblebee.
Goddamn desktop.
You gotta be signed in. All right.
It won't let me click it.
That's weird.
Click the most recent. Click the recent one. 1 month. Click one.
Yeah.
It won't let me click that.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Really? I didn't see that there was 2.
It won't let you click it?
Yeah. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, because I'd be interested to see the other sales.
That's weird.
All right.
That's weird. How come it won't let you click on it?
Maybe.
Yo, did I tell you guys? I might have told y'all, but I was trying to. I've been buying tickets a lot lately, right? And there was a Michael Jordan.
Oh, he's motherfucking dude. It won't let me see either. Hold on.
There was a
Michael see it either, dude. I think this motherfucker's suspended.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, dude. Yeah, they got the law on. He's an ace.
Yeah.
Yep. I can't see it either. I'm on there right now clicking.
You can't. Yeah, I can't. You can't see positive either.
I'm logged in too, so
you can't see anything about this guy. You can't see the positive either.
If he dies, he dies.
Comic community, we got you, dude.
Got him.
Motherfucker running quick.
It does say private.
Motherfucker goes hunting. I don't.
It does. Does
I don't believe your
on
feedback
there.
can be private though. I think only your sales can be private.
No, his user is private. It says.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
unless he just took it looks like eBay went in there and took everything down. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
I don't remember what else he had.
Ace.
I think he only had. Excuse me. When that Secret Wars 8 ended Monday or Tuesday or whatever it was, I think he only had 3 things up. It was that, another auction, and something else. That, and I think the Gambit auction.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, it's sold.
I saw an FF4 on there, 7.5. Was that 5,700? That seems like it's low.
Yeah, I saw that too.
But there's no Mark Jewelers for that low, right? That's silver.
No. And I mean, could be a comic. I mean, you know what I mean? Who could be a comic guy?
Well, it's very interesting, man, and shit is hitting the proverbial or fan, I guess you would say. It is splattered all over CGC right now, and CGC is going to have to come out and say something.
Yeah, 100% agree. 100%.
Yeah, I think they might have killed it, dude. I'm pretty. I know for a fact there were 3 listings, and I'm pretty sure one of them was a X-Men 266. I don't remember if it was Newsy regular, but it was a slab, and there was like one other thing that I want to say I think was Buy It Now. And
shout out again to the 9.9 newsstand. Make sure you guys are following his IG account. So
I think 9.9 might have been the first.
He's the guy that dropped he did all the work, all the research, and did a good job, man. So it's the type of shit we need to champion more of.
I was going to mention just other eBay scams to watch out for. I was watching a Michael Jordan debut ticket. Somebody listed it. I mean, it was a lot, but it wasn't a lot, right? It was probably like $6,000 or $7,000 or something like that. Normally, these things are listed at $50,000, right? So if you click on the listing inside the description, it says, it gives an email to email the guy, right? And he's got like a bunch of listings for various sports things. So I sent a message, and then they were like, "Yeah, no problem. You can get it. We'll transact through eBay. I'll put up a link just for you so you can close out, so you can feel safe as a buyer." And then he or she built an entire fake eBay page with the listing, and I'm on it, and I was about to check out, but then I was like, "Wait a second, let me click around." And I clicked around, and nothing worked. None of the buttons worked except for the pay button. Then the other red flag was when you click the pay button, it didn't prompt you for PayPal or eBay. It had a thing where you had to fill in your address and your credit card number. And I was like, that's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah. So then I sent the same thing to somebody else, and they couldn't open the page. So somehow it was routed only to my email address. Like I could only click that link and use it.
Wow.
Be careful out there, guys.
How much do you think a Michael 100%. Jordan debut ticket goes for right now?
It's got to be like 50.
25? About 50?
Yeah, about 50. Yeah.
About what, 50?
50,000.
So now we know where Vinny's money stack is. He's ready to drop 50K on a Michael Jordan.
Oh no, I was ready to drop 6. I was ready to drop 6 on one.
I know.
That's still a lot. That's still a lot for a ticket for me, at least.
Yeah, but
I remember when you told me that shit. I remember you told me that shit. That shit was crazy, dude.
Yeah, dude.
A while back, I almost pulled the trigger on Michael Jordan game ticket from the '84 Olympics.
Nice.
Yeah, but I didn't do it, and I should have. And you're talking back in 2020. Could have gotten it for about $250.
What's it now?
Shit. Probably in $3,000-$4,000, right, Vinny? Something like that.
Yeah, but sometimes if you look, you can find them just in somebody will sell like a stack of Olympic tickets, and you might be able to just get one in the pile.
Yeah.
You just blew my mind.
Lots of tickets, and what happens is like when you buy them and you just sit on them, it could be a rookie that had his first hit, but when he sold it, the guy doesn't hold that stuff back. Like that's how. Like I've got Jimmy Butler's first game with the Bulls. But back then when I bought them, like it wasn't a significant game. You know what I mean? So that's how you've got to. It's almost like opening up packs. There's people out there that sell tickets, hold back like the big game tickets, but if you go and like the first game of the Knicks or first game of the Spurs, and there's a rookie in there, you just sit on it. I mean, that's one way to kind of gamble a little bit with a ticket.
Yeah, I actually had I don't know. I don't think I mentioned this, but when Victor Wembanyama made his debut, I was watching eBay trying to grab one of his, ticket debuts, and there were a few listings. I ended up buying one early, and I was chatting back and forth with this guy who's, really big into tickets, and he's like, "Oh, you're so dumb. Like these tickets are going to be, this is going to fall down. It's going to be super cheap, like in a week." And I was like, "I don't know, dude." I was like, I bought the G League Victor Wembanyama ticket. Then I bought the preseason ticket, and now that one. But every ticket I've watched, and they disappear, And I was like, I don't think so, man. I think I did a good thing by buying it early, and sure enough, like there's only been a few listings since then. It's slowed down dramatically. So I think what happens is you got brokers who, because nowadays you go to a game and they're not actually printing tickets anymore, right? So I think there are brokers who go to the box office and get tickets printed for the sole purpose of reselling them. But how many are there actually out there, to begin with, especially compared to like rookies? Like I know for that stadium, I looked it up. There's only 18,000 seats. How many hard tickets do you think there actually were? Maybe like a few thousand. Like I don't know. It's an interesting market. I know I'm getting a little off topic, but it's always fun to look into that stuff.
It's a piece of memorabilia that, like honestly, like there's money to be made. I mean, stuff like that. It's a piece of, like, if you collect Jordan, I mean, it's highly collectible. You collect just the same way people collect like Elvis or Nirvana or just some unique collectibles. I mean, all of that stuff. The rarity is what people are looking for these days. Yeah, it's stuff that you show somebody and they're like, "Holy shit, where did you get that?" That's what it's all about. It's about the oohs and ahs now, because everybody's got pretty much the, like in the comic book world, we all have had and still have some of these major keys, but like when you pull out a variant and you can't find it on eBay, have you guys ever seen this before? And everybody's just like, "Fuck no." Yeah. You know what I mean? Like even with people with like 9/8 giant size X-Men, and you hold up some obscure variant, where did you get that? That's what it's all about.
Hey, what did you guys think about the whole Jonathan Majors thing?
I'm surprised. I mean, I didn't know anything about what was happening, but I thought Marvel, or at least whoever was in his camp, probably thought that he had a good shot to win, because it seemed like that Marvel MCU was back on board with him, to me. And now he loses.
When this came out, I thought it was a joke when this came out. When
this
video came out,
man.
Yeah.
Just chasing her all around the city, all around.
Bro, did you see him running away from her, dude?
Yeah, look at this.
I got to get he's running about a 4.3. Look, you know what I mean? Bro, like
I've had a
got convicted on two of the lesser charges, right? I have a feeling he's probably going to appeal this. He doesn't want to be in jail. Yeah. But what if new evidence comes out and they just dismiss it?
Well, he was already been convicted, right?
Yeah.
So he has to appeal it. I get you.
He has to appeal it, but like, but honestly, like, I mean, that's a man's career right there, dude. Like, what's he going to do now? Like nobody's going to touch him, not for a while.
Wow. I wouldn't date any more strippers.
As talented as that man is, man, that's unfortunate. Yeah. I mean, it's funny, like if you want to be, just have fun with this or whatever, you can laugh at it, but that's a man's career, dude. Hopefully he saves some of his money, dude. Yeah.
Well, did you hear when
I think the next question is what's going to happen with the MCU, right, Brian?
Yeah. I mean, this gives him King. Well, this gives them their perfect out because now they can say that they had to change the story, right?
Yeah.
So they've been trying to find a way to change the story ever since Ant-Man took a shit, and people are like, "What the hell is this?" Again, they didn't make him mean enough. They didn't make him scary enough. What's the deal with villains not being that scary anymore? Villains, like, it feels like I don't get it. So, anyways, I see
because there's got to be a consequence. Like if you have a villain there, you got to feel like he's going to kill somebody or he's going to eliminate somebody. There's got to be somebody to die. You know, like that's what Marvel's missing. Like when Thanos was there, you felt like he was going to kill somebody. You know what I mean? Like he fucking choked out Loki. He beat the fuck out of the Hulk and the gas. You remember Infinity War? The gas in the theater when he's beating the shit out of the Hulk. Like they're all like, this is a bad motherfucker right here. So like that's what the MCU is missing. They don't have a bag. Now you look at Kingpin. Like you felt like Kingpin's coming into like a Hawkeye show, right? And then I don't know what happened to that. You know, it's like where's D'Onofrio, the guy that we saw in the Netflix series? Where's that guy? Like
he's supposed
those
to
are
be,
villains that carry weight, you know. But like, if the MCU doesn't want to develop a bad guy that has that kind of level, then like fans are just going to be like, you know.
Do you
like,
think part of it, Joe, is maybe we've not to interrupt you, but just to allude to what you're saying?
We just hold on, Richie. We just lost your mic, bro.
We lost your mic.
You're on mute.
There you go.
Sorry. I was saying, did we get spoiled with Josh Brolin's Thanos? So our expectations are way up here. So they went ahead and changed the whole scenario on villains and to kind of make them like a more mystical, magical thing rather than a fucking serial killer.
No, see, so we've said that before. Like, have we been spoiled? I think we've, by those movies being so great, like actors coming in playing a bad guy, you already know what the bar is. There's the bar. If you want to be like scary, like or intimidating, or have that gravity of evil, right? Like that's the bar, right? You've had other bars, like the presence of like a Darth Vader or something like that. That was kind of like in our early years, that was kind of like the baddest. But then like this Thanos character, like he's already set the bar. You know where you got to go with, but the script has got to help you there. It's got to be.
That's a good way of looking at it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Do you guys the Dank show? You remember he was on?
Oh yeah. He's back.
Yeah. Did you see his video where he was talking about like what he thought? Actually, I'm gonna play it. Let me just play it. Let's give the guy a little bit of love here. Check this out.
Man, it's a good guy, man.
Yeah. All right. This is a very great point.
Here's about this all over the internet, especially with the MCU. Some people say it was Kathleen Kennedy because she's trying to be too woke. Some people say it's Bob Chapek who pushed things way too fast and, they weren't ready for it, so they're overproducing too much product. Some people think it's Kevin Feige's fault because he just doesn't have a direction of where to go for the next phases, blah, blah, blah. But I would argue that the real reason that you don't care anymore was at this moment, at the second snap. And the reason that is because the Marvel Universe reversed death. So think about it. That last moment before Infinity War, when we watched, Thanos do the snap and we watched half of our heroes fade away into dust, that moment was heart-wrenching. It really messed with people. Yeah. People were traumatized. People were crying. They weren't ready to cry. So you didn't have enough napkins. You had butter stain napkins, but you didn't have tissues, so you weren't ready. You weren't ready for the tissues. It was visceral, and there's no moment like that. And the second snap, it was a catharsis we haven't felt in the MCU in a long time. But after that point, once death is removed from the universe, you just don't care anymore. Because
that's fucking it right there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That is so much it. People, we just don't care anymore about it. the story isn't good enough to get us over that hump anymore. You know what I mean? Like we've been saying it for a long time that the second that they killed off Thanos, the second that they and then this whole multiverse thing was cool at first, but I think they went. I don't know, man. I was talking to my brother the other day, and my brother's like, you know what? After Endgame, I don't care. Like that should have been the end of it. Everything after Endgame has been crap. And I'm like, yeah, dude, it's been pretty rough. It's been pretty freaking rough. So
you can't. I don't know. You can't build 10 years without the characters that everybody loved. Like we don't. They had to build love for Ant-Man, and they hit gold with Paul Rudd. Same with the Guardians. People didn't give. You know what I mean? It had to be a perfect movie for it to go well. And people were like Paul Rudd. They kept making the Ant-Man movies. The newest one sucked. Ant-Man and some regular people beat Kang, and like the strongest version of Kang. Right? Everybody fell asleep. Everybody thought it sucked. Right? Yeah. Nobody was having, like, seriously, no. It's one of the only ones I haven't even bothered to put on twice, and I fell asleep in the theater. Okay, and so they kept going. Kang keeps getting. He's already been defeated. How many times? You're just gonna tell me there's variants of him? You know what I mean? Thanos has like a setback or something like that, but that guy kept kicking some ass. You know, that guy destroyed half the universe that you loved, that you built with these unique movies, and people want these unique movies, and the writing isn't there. The beloved characters aren't there. They went, and not everything was great. I know, we had didn't the guys that wrote Thor: Dark World do Infinity War?
Russo's?
Right? Huh?
Russo brothers?
Is that who it was? Yeah.
Russo's.
Yeah. So
they
didn't
do the Dark World.
Yes, so they harkened back to Dark World more than other people would have, because they did the movie. So that was it was such a good movie that was like a sort of a minor complaint. But that movie wasn't beloved. Thor went full comedy, and it worked once and didn't really work the second time. I don't know. I think the writing hasn't been there. It's hard to develop new characters. I think we're oversaturated with Disney Plus, and they want you to watch every Disney Plus show to keep in touch with what's going on. If you didn't watch Miss Marvel, but you're gonna go see the Marvels, or if you didn't watch, other things Monica Rambeau was in, is what you're not gonna feel like is in touch with the movie. So I don't know. It's tough out there. They didn't have the right direction. They failed. I think losing Jonathan Majors is possibly the best thing that could possibly happen to them. That they can go with Doom or figure out some other big bad. I know they're talking about X-Men big bads, Sinister, Magneto, something like that. But like, you're gonna be able to finally get some real big time villains that people actually want to see.
They're gonna ruin X-Men, bro.
Nobody knows who Kang is.
Who the fuck wants to see Kang? I said the same thing.
Nobody wants to see fucking Kang. You know what I mean? It's nothing to do with Jonathan Majors. They picked the best actor probably they could have for sure. Kang. I'll give them that. But fuck, I don't give a shit. Nobody goes on Kang. Like, even the name sucks. Like, Thanos is a weird ass name, but it's like it
sticks.
Yeah. So, like I said it before, it's like as soon as T'Challa died, bro, like it's like everything's been shit. It's like we had no answer. And I've said it. It's like you lost your fucking starting quarterback, and you have no answer, and you put backup after backup after backup, and you just keep fucking losing, dude. That's how it feels, dude. Because like I felt like if Chadwick Boseman had been alive, I think we'd had a fucking badass Black Panther movie, and we'd have been on our way. I just think that somehow, like, we just got bad luck. Or otherwise, all these writers have written shit on purpose, like a fucking terrorist attack, dude. Like, it just feels like all this bad writing is on purpose, dude.
Yeah.
Like I'll get them. You don't going to pay me? All right, I'm going to write a great script. You know, you'll see. Like,
it's gonna be very interesting to see how it plays out. I just, I think they're gonna fuck up X-Men. I'm getting to the point where I'm McClay. The glass is half empty. McClay is coming back, just with a vengeance right now. Like, we're gonna get into that a little.
I never knew he left.
Yeah.
Never knew he left.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get into that even more when we talk about fucking the prices on some of these things lately. But before we do that, we're gonna talk about something really fucking cool. One of the coolest things I've ever seen in content on YouTube. You guys remember a few weeks ago, Glenn O'Leary at the Comic Book Palace just shocked the comic book world. I mean, he set it into a tailspin right before the end of the year. And it's just been glorious ever since. Well, he did that in his episode 42 of his YouTube show, The Comic Book Palace. And he just put out a new episode of the show, and he fucking dropped the mic with the intro. So we're just going to watch it together. This is so damn good, dude.
My man, dude.
the aftermath. I love it. That was cool.
That's badass, dude.
Look at them yo-yos, that's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working, that's the way you do it. Money for nothing and you choose you free. Now that ain't working, that's the way you do it. Let me tell you, them guys ain't dumb. Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. We got to install microwave ovens, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs.
Conan is far from good.
You haven't read it. That's why you don't.
Dude, he was like, "Screw you all."
What a fucking
He was like,
way.
"Dude, he's like, I'm a rock star now." Later in this episode, they're filming because it's just them sitting around talking, right? And the production's actually decent. I actually had this whole show on while I was doing some shit today, and he says if somebody calls in, he's like, you said that before I was famous. now you want to talk to me now that I'm famous, right? You straight plays dire for straights, money for nothing, and your chicks for
Hell
free.
yeah.
Walking
Right.
in, dude, right? Like he's just the fucking biggest, most famous comic book baller of all time, dude. Right?
So
I love
good,
it, man.
dude. So
Yeah, it was so
freaking good. It, man, it was just an absolute mic drop. It was so good that I wish I would have come up with that. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I was the editor or whoever came up with that idea, because when they were coming up with it, like them bouncing ideas off each other, they're like, oh, fuck yeah, that's going to be so awesome. And it came out and it was fucking awesome, right? Like, that's the best part. Look at his shirt too. It's the UFO shirt that says "Get in, loser. We're doing butt stuff." Like fucking hell yeah, bro.
No, man, it's like you're happy for this guy, you know, that he's getting his flowers because, you know, people like this get shit on and made fun of and disrespected. But like someone like this is a grinder, like trying to make his money, make a living, and just wants good content, you know, and to be able to sell to his customers, you know, because a guy like this is trusted. Hey, pick me out a good story. And like if there's nothing out there, like he's not gonna, this is the type of guy, he goes, man, I'd like to tell you there's a good story, man, but this is all garbage, you know? And it's just
absolutely. And he had obviously his regulars on there. And they're just talking to him aside from him. And they're literally explaining the same thing. And these guys, dude, they're older. They're all older than we are, right? These guys are 50s, 60s, right? I mean, that's who they are. And all of us, so we wouldn't even know, we wouldn't even be sitting here if guys like this didn't own comic stores throughout our whole life.
Fucking
we wouldn't even be sitting here on the show if it wasn't for store owners like this across the country. And so he's sitting there, they're like, yeah, I will. And those guys were saying exactly what the other big retailers that Millar had on, how like, nah, well, I just pick it up because I've always collected it and I stay with it, but I don't get excited. I'm not excited. I'm excited about 1 or 2 a week, and the other ones are okay. You really got to blow me away with something, and that's just not happening, you know. But it's their hangout. They're going in there. They're talking shit. They're on the, you know what I mean, on the YouTube thing, having a good time. That's it, man. They're having a good time, and they're just doing it for love and community, and that's dying. And like I said, even. They're like, yeah, I've been going every Wednesday since 1960. I was like, man, this guy's at least 10 years older than me. So I've been going every Wednesday since 1964. I was like, oh, this guy's a good amount older than me, dude.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he's been there for 30 years, man. A 30-year comic book store owner. That means a lot. It means that his opinion means a lot. You can't just throw away his opinion. Just like what's his name's opinion means a lot. Did you guys see
Jesse?
No. Did you guys see Chuck Rosansky's recent little drop? What his little checking in?
On who? On Millar or?
Let me see if I can find it.
With Millar or? Oh, you can show us.
Yeah.
What's it? Chuck Rosansky gonna apologize to the old people that he stole all those comics from?
Yeah.
In Mahai. Hey, I'll give you a couple of thousand. That's got to be the haul of. He had 2 hauls like that, dude. Like unreal.
Two pedigrees, fucking from garage sales.
What's his newsletter? Nice, yeah, latest. Doesn't he have a newsletter that he does?
Chuck? He's
Yeah,
he's still doing it.
I think so.
Does he send pictures?
I can't.
Yeah,
find
didn't he
it.
get in an accident where he got hit in the head and now he has to cross dress or something like that?
I don't know about
Like
hitting his
something
head. He
makes him
definitely
cross dress.
did a little cross dressing.
Yeah, he said before the accident he was fine, but now after the accident, like he just feels like he's got to dress up like a girl.
Who knows?
I don't know, man.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Trust me, you sell comics for a living. You can wear whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, man. Maybe he'll start blaming the comics. All of a sudden, I just wanted to dress up like a girl.
Comics can be saved. He thinks comics can be saved. So I would like to see his lookout on the last couple months, because he put this out at the end of November. His big little year-end spiel.
I didn't see that.
And I would like to see I would like to see a show with all the big guys. Like, you know what I mean? You know how like we do this show? I would like to see a show with like 6 or 7 of all the big guys talking. The guys that have been, let's get 10 of you guys on there and let's hear you guys talk about it. That's what I want to see. Because that, to me, this is the most interesting stuff that's coming out of all this, is that through social media and Facebook. Even though I haven't used Facebook in forever, I find myself back on Facebook because I'm reading all these creators and all these longtime store owners, talk about things. You usually don't get that. We have a few that come on the show every once in a while, but not in a big way. And I would like to hear all of them, not just, Phil and the dude from Graham Crackers. And, I want to hear from a lot of them. So I hope that these little YouTube, they see that these YouTube things work. I hope that we see more, let's see, make sure you guys are subbing up to the Comic Book Palace and showing them some love. As Sean said, the stuff that they put out is great. They've been doing it for I want to say 13 years or something. They did a documentary way back in the day. That's the little thing behind them about the shop. And then they went through different phases of doing stuff on, the same thing that they do, where people just walking in the shop, them having a good time, them fucking around creating content. It's really cool shit.
Yeah, and he sees a comic guy, but if you look in his store, and this is common, but you can see the card boxes behind him. I could see sports and singles on they're in later somewhere in the video. There's a case behind glass of singles on the wall that I'm gonna call them Pokemon because that's what they look like to me from the back, and because I don't really collect any of the non-sports cards that don't have pails or garbage or kids. So, but yeah,
I got a couple good books from there when I visited.
Really?
You went to the store?
Yeah, I went to a bachelor party out there, and I grabbed a crazy book. Actually, I grabbed a Flash Comics 2, which was missing, I think, the centerfold, and he had it priced at $200.
Wow, that's
it was a what? Priced at $200? I'm sorry.
Flash Comics #2.
Wow,
that's a good deal.
Yeah, I think that was the one book that I bought from there. But I was like, what?
Yeah, for sure. That's nice.
Yeah. So I want before we get into the Beeple stuff, I want to talk about something. It's kind of crazy. Grab this. So, doing the market report and stuff, and seeing prices on everything lately, it's really made me realize that these guys who are running these companies, these fucking publishers, or these printers like fanatics with the card companies, selling comic books for $9.99 that are brand new, from Marvel and DC. I feel like it's getting to the point where we're getting really taken advantage of. And a perfect example is Richie was telling me this the other day. Look at the price for a box of Upper Deck Series 2 Hobby. So I paid $1,400 for my case of Series 1.
Mm-hmm.
How much is a case for Series 2?
$3,600 and change plus tax, probably almost close to $4,000. And this is pre-order.
Jesus. What the have you guys went into a store and bought a blaster box recently?
I bought some today.
How much did you pay for your blaster boxes? A piece.
I bought the hoops blaster boxes. They were $24.95, and I bought a few of the Panini Prism Draft for $29.95.
Yeah, so blaster boxes are now been between 25 and almost
35 to $40. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
For a blaster box that used to be $9 to $14. I was paying $16 for my mega boxes in Julio's first Bowman year. $16. Yeah. This is
when you first told me that, Brian, I think about that. I think about that so much more than I'd like to admit. A few times a week, I go, man, I should have been collecting when Brian was getting fucking.
We all should have, but
boxes. What the fuck?
Well, maybe we shouldn't be buying this stuff because you're 9 out of 10 times you're not getting anywhere near your return. Not only in monetary, but also in enjoyment, excitement of opening up a good getting some fun, some cool looking stuff, or some that's not even there anymore. People are throwing away base cards. You know what I mean? It's absolutely ridiculous how expensive it is for this hobby anymore. And one of the biggest things that they talk about over the last couple of weeks, and in these comic book store owners talks, is how do you get a kid back into the hobby? I don't think you can. It's too expensive.
You can't.
Well,
Rich
like,
kids.
no, go ahead.
I said rich kids. I'm done.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying, like, are there that many dynamic athletes the way like that when we were watching like Bo Jackson and Ken Griffey Jr. and Ichiro and
I think
who
so.
else?
I think
absolutely.
McDavid, yeah.
Absolutely. That's when the
Austin
programs go
Matthews.
up and the prices go up.
Yeah.
And the prices go up. Connor Bedard,
Wembanyama.
So Wembanyama's
Shohei.
brand new, but
Lionel
before
Messi.
Wembanyama, like,
Every baseball player that's playing that played in the majors this year is better than every baseball player before the year 1940.
Look what Brock Purdy's doing to the Chronicles last year. The NL Chronicles are going way up.
Yeah, look, I
With
mean,
those Black Prisons.
I don't know how long they can sustain it, but in a short career, these guys are way better than most athletes in the 10 years before or 20 years before them. You know what I mean? They might not have the drive that some of those people have. Like nobody, to me, Kobe's the second greatest basketball player of all time, and it will be like that forever because not only did he have the athleticism, he had that killer instinct drive, and that is the most important thing. And Jordan had that too. That's why Jordan was so good. So maybe they aren't as good up here, but athletics-wise, because of sports sciences and body sciences, like they got these guys at peak. Any defensive lineman or offensive lineman right now would destroy like half of the teams, in the 70s and beyond. You know what I mean? Like those guys, the guys these days are crazy. We watch the NFL. What do they call that? Where they go in there and the rookies do their shit. You see these.
Oh, the combine.
Yeah, the combine. Yeah.
It just sucks because football is fixed. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be blind as shit to realize that football is not fixed. They changed it. It is now known as sports entertainment, and so they changed that back in 95, 96 to Sports Center so they wouldn't get sued. But everybody's known that like football's fixed. It's like wrestling, bro. Like it's predetermined. Like there's actual scripts.
Look at this. This is a hobby case.
So you're just gonna like dismiss that and you're not gonna like agree or disagree?
Well, that's why I agree. So I moved on.
Oh man.
How about a hobby case of Don Russ? Don Russ, new Don Russ football, $5,200.
I'm just kidding, guys. God damn it, man.
Do you guys know what I could get for $5,200? I can get 2.5 1968 top sets with a Nolan Ryan rookie and a Johnny Bench rookie, a Mickey Mantle. You know what I mean? Like this. What is going on here, dude?
Yes, it's a cash grab.
It's such
cash
a
grab on generational talents,
and
then on top of that, you have Panini and Topps that are trying to get their last minute money before they hand it completely up.
Yep, you're 100% right. Yeah, their last little bit of money before they hand it over. And have you guys opened any of the Bowman Chrome? Because that's Bowman Chrome came out, baseball, and you could feel that Fanatics had taken over because the quality of the card is shittier. It's
really
thinner. It's thinner. It's got this weird film on it, so it's like dull looking.
Yeah.
They were absolute garbage, man. It was rough opening those for sure. Look at Hood.
And also, if the Raiders lose to the Chiefs on Christmas, remember, it's because it's rigged.
Yeah,
bro, I was just kidding, dude.
Not because they're better.
That's all I have to say, and never get everybody worked up.
I just didn't want to. I didn't want to go joke. Do you have any evidence of this?
Yeah, man.
I know. I was just like super quiet.
It's called WWF,
Yeah,
dude.
like, I don't
That's
believe
literally what
that.
happened. They didn't
Like,
get sued because they were doing steroids, so it had to be called
Like-
sports entertainment. He just told the story of WWF.
Yeah, man.
That's
Like,
literally
I'm just
what
kidding,
happened in
dude.
that
I
year.
love my football, bro. Like, I'm just playing.
I thought you were coming up with
But
an
it's
excuse
like
with the
so-
Cowboys getting their ass kicked last week.
but it's like
That's what Justin
so
said.
easy
He's
to get everybody
that
all
was his
worked
one
up,
game, and now
man.
football is fixed.
Every game is fixed this year except Raiders and Chargers on Thursday.
I
That's it.
don't. It's man.
Oh,
like,
Joe, we love
can't-
you.
You can't script somebody getting their head knocked off, like that one
Yeah.
guy from the Steelers that's suspended for the rest of the year for targeting and almost killing a guy on the field the other night, man.
I don't
Like,
care
you
what you
can't
say.
script that.
DeMar Hamlin is actually dead, and that's
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
we're not really here.
Hey, Vinny,
Yeah.
tell me,
Yeah.
you have been looking into graded Nintendo Switch games.
I have. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mario, I saw that Mario Wonder
Wonder.
10 go for like some ridiculous amount. How easy is it to get 10s out of those?
Good question.
It's not very easy typically to get 10s, but I did see one seller who had like a bunch, like he had like 6 10s. But normally it's not because they grade them super hard. Like they have to be like case fresh, you know? And I don't even know what they're looking for at that point when you're pulling it out of a case.
Right.
I think maybe no scratches, no imperfections in the
Even on
folds.
the plastic.
Yeah.
Wow, those are nice.
But I've mentioned this before. But if anybody is looking for a launch edition of any Switch or DS game, look on the back on the barcode. You want to look for 5 zeros. That would be a
5
first.
zeros. All right, write that down.
First
Yeah,
print,
if
right?
you have 00001. That's a first print. 00002 is a second print. Or
There
if
you
you have 00100, that is also a first print.
So it has to be
Perfect.
5 zeros on the back in order to be a first
Yeah,
print.
that's typically, yeah. So if you go and you're trying to buy the launch edition of it, that's how you can find out.
So they're selling how much are these games? They're like $60, right?
$60, yeah.
So they're selling and how much does it cost to get a game graded nowadays at CGC?
CGC is cheaper than all the other ones. I think it's like probably like $30, $40, $35, something like that.
So you're
Really?
paying $100 and you're getting 120 back. That's a lot of work.
Whoa, 99? Is that hard to get in video games, Ben?
It is typically hard to get, but I don't know. With CGC, I don't know.
They
I'm
just
so
did the
used to
same
looking
shit they
at
did
Wada.
with comics, dude. They made it fucking the stupid little baby difference that nobody can see. The difference between elite and not elite, so there'd always be a market for something that's even more rare.
Yeah.
Something that's exactly the same as everything the fuck else.
But the problem is like games like this, like Wonder, like people are just buying a whole bunch of them and getting them graded. You know, it's not like. Plus, like you don't really need the physical media for Switch. You can download the game, so people are kind of collecting it. So it's a little, I don't know. It's not that rare, you know, because a lot of people are doing it. I guess I can say.
It sounded like a really easy moneymaker to me. Buy a case of these things, send them straight to PSA,
Yeah.
grade them.
Or CGC, yeah.
Yeah,
But-
CGC, yeah. You're only
But they got to
making
be case fresh because look at that. Like if you did one and you got a 9.8, that only got like $109. I mean,
you couldn't get below a 9.8.
You've almost spent the entire amount of money on getting it graded.
Yeah,
and
you
buying
can't
it.
get below a 9.8, right? You're
Yeah,
$100.
you can't get below a 9.9. Actually, I mean, if to actually make any real money, 9.8,
Yeah.
you're breaking even.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah.
So it looks like I put the tiers in the chat. So it looks like it's basically $40 for anything up to $2,500, or crossover is $30. But you know, over $2,500, I don't know. So many games are I don't know, $150,000 for some fucking reason. So. That I assume new games will all be under standard.
You could just take those games back, right? Couldn't you just take those games back to a Walmart and get your money back?
Mm-hmm.
So there's your fuck. That you know what I mean? You could buy a case. You could buy every Mario, send them to PSA. Whichever ones don't get below a 9.8, you take back to Walmart.
You get store credit and just buy other games.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, that's a great. That's the type of thing you should teach your kids. If you guys get kids that are into this shit or not into this shit, try to teach them that.
Yeah.
Right? Go make some money. All right. Let's talk.
Hey, I want to mention something real quick, Brian. Sorry. Did you guys see the? I mean, I know Sean did, but did you other foresee and the listeners the Raiders and Chargers game last week?
No.
The 69 to. Okay, it was apparent. It was apparent. Not only the Raiders were playing good, but it was apparent the Chargers gave up on their coach, especially the defense. I mean, guys were fucking. I mean, it was bad. So,
Really?
would you consider that, based on what Joe said? Would you consider that fixed? If a defense really gave up, defense and offense gave up on their coach, the guy ends up getting fired that night. They get blown out 63-21. Is that a fix? In your guys' opinion?
No. A team quitting on their coach is not a fix, in my opinion.
But dude, so 42-0 at halftime. How much juice you got in the fucking tank?
If
Derwin, go out there and keep tackling people, dude, risk your life. You know, I'm surprised they let the coach come back after halftime.
Yeah. My dad was saying
thought they'd make him walk to the Karen.
Yeah, he was like, if I was the owner, I'd walk down to that freaking sideline, fire him, and go back up and enjoy my hot dog. I was like, man. But I mean, think about
all your own plays.
Well, Austin Eckler is always creating content on his fantasy stuff, right? So if Austin Eckler or Derwin James calls up their buddy and says, hey, we're done with this fucking clown. I don't even know if these guys are going to try tonight. Is that a fix?
I don't think any of them do it like that. Yeah. Like they don't, like, by the second half, sure. I don't think anybody starts off that way because you don't make other teams, and I don't know, people are too close knit. They talk a lot. You know, there was that rumor that his car didn't take a knee, that his offensive line was let him get sacked for one game, and I'm like, dude, people just don't do that. Like, I really don't. I don't think they do that. Now, there's quitters. Like Marcus Peters has like olayed a lot of people not trying to tackle this year. Right, straight business decision out there. He's like, man, I don't want to tackle anybody. Right,
that's why
there's some lazy bastards. Deontay. Yeah, that's why he got cut. He got cut, dude. He got benched at halftime and got cut. Deontay Johnson won't block, right? That guy's like, nah, right? And he seems about to make the playoffs, like, you know what I mean? And that dude won't block. That's insane. So I don't know, but I don't think any of them. I don't think any of them have too much of the ability to fix it. Maybe a quarterback, but with that few jobs available in the world,
right?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, I could see the D3 fucking a D3 QB shaving a touchdown or something like that, because I'm sure that still happens. Sure. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
God, that was a glorious night. My season's over, so just go get the draft pick, guys.
What draft pick are they supposed to get?
I don't know. They won. Just lose the other ones, but by like 1 point.
I hope the Cardinals.
They were talking. They're talking quarterback. They were talking about quarterback until that game against the Chargers. So
no, dude, they need a quarterback, man. That guy's not the answer. He had a good game, but he was set up for a good game. They did a good job blocking Mac, considering the game I was at, and he had 6 fucking sacks just a couple months ago in his first start. But also, both games the left tackle was out, so they just did a better job blocking him this game. But that's because it's one of the reasons the old coach got fired. So,
well, let's talk about the Beeple event. So explain what this was, Vinny, exactly.
Cool. Yeah, me and Ferd touched on it a little bit yesterday, if anybody was tuning in. But so basically, Beeple, if anybody doesn't know, he's a Web3 and fine artist who is most famous for selling a piece of his NFT artwork for $69 million at Christie's like 2 years ago. After that, he sold another one for 28 million, and then since then, they've been going crazy. And he's also famous for doing what's called everydays. He said back in 2007 that he was going to do a piece every single day. So he does that no matter what area code. I mean, whatever time zone he's in. Before midnight, he will finish a piece and he'll post it. And he's gotten very famous for this. He's now kind of transcended just Web3 art and has become really like one of the big contemporary fine artists. Actually, I didn't know about him was that he's done like a bunch of like videos and visualizers for like big artists like Britney Spears, Eminem, Deadmau5, just all types of people, Flying Lotus, all types of people. I didn't realize he had done all that stuff before. So I got invited. This is actually my second event I've got invited to, but he throws these like insane events. So he took some of that 69 million and he built he bought a warehouse in Charleston and basically converted it into a gallery. So one room is entirely a gallery, and then the second room is just this massive room with screens on the walls, all along the ceiling, the columns, the tables, just everywhere. It's super sick, like just a crazy event. So, he does like kind of interesting things. I put the link up so you can kind of see part of the party or what it looked like, that Twitter link.
Wow.
Crypto bone or land.
That was everybody trying to catch a QR code?
They were trying to catch the prince. So, he had these guys walking around with these super expensive, like Andy Warhol masks, Elon Musk masks, Kim Jong-un, Mark Zuckerberg. It was just like a really interesting event, right? And at one point, like Bryan was saying, at one point, he'll do an everyday live in front of everybody. And then from the ceiling, he's got printers in the ceiling and they start printing off these limited edition prints. And they just start falling from the sky, falling from the ceiling. So people are jumping, trying to catch these things. So I have a few, that I caught from actually the last event. But like, for example, I got them framed, but I got this and it's, numbered 33 out of 180. But he'll sign it right there. And some of them he'll actually embellish right there on the spot. Now, keep in mind, like, I have no idea what these go for, but the NFTs, like I was just looking up some of his NFTs on Heritage Auctions. The last, pieces look just like this, same numbering and everything, like $165,000, like just like insane prices. So I don't know what these prints are even worth. I have no idea, but you got to figure it's just something worth holding on to. He also, I got one of these. It's numbered 5 out of 6.
Wow.
Holy shit.
So there was only like 6 prints that fell. Now, some of the people, they're catching them. They don't even know what they're doing. They're not keeping them like in good condition. They're, folding them up. And, but so that was interesting. And then there was a Santa Elon walking around, and it was said on the invitation that he was giving out crappy gifts, right? So this is what the crappy gift was. Kind of hilarious. Kind of ridiculous, and I showed this to Ferd and those guys last night. Kind of disgusting.
I love it, dude.
This is what was inside, and it's actually an art piece. 1 out of 250 art piece.
That's amazing.
With 3 APs, artist poopy.
I love it. Does not take himself that seriously.
No, but it's funny because people were like, they kind of wanted one, even though it's like this nothing. But you got to think, yes, it is funny to talk about, but you know, artists do they put out pieces that are kind of shocking or grotesque, or there's something always there, and people are like, I don't know, man, you should probably hold on to that. It could be something down the road. There's only 250 of them. He actually signed it. He put a COA on it, so I don't know. It is kind of funny though. It is.
Yeah, but wouldn't you agree that's an artist's cash grab, shit stain underwear?
Yeah, exactly. Oh man,
that's cool, man.
Yeah, but it was a cool event, man. It was solely cool, and I think I think that Beeple is only going to get bigger and bigger. He really does put out a lot of funny artwork. He'll comment very much in the crypto space. Like he went in on Elon a whole bunch. He went in on Sam Bankman-Fried. Like even the little wristband. Look at this. It was Sam Bankman-Fried.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
So, the last one from the last event, I think it was the actual wristband said something like, it was telling you not to flip it on eBay, but if you did, you could probably sell it for $100,000 or something. I mean, it was just saying some wild stuff, but totally ridiculous, but totally fun.
That's super cool, dude.
Yeah,
I can't even, dude. That's some awesome shit you came up with. No pun intended. You came in way there, dude.
But you gotta think though, as a collector, can you imagine, guys, like being somewhere and limited edition prints just start raining down from the ceiling? Like,
and of anyone in the world, he's got to be like top 5 people in the world you want to get that print from, right?
Yeah. And then, and I didn't mention this. I told Bryan, but at the last event, he had QR codes bouncing on those screens really fast. And if you caught the QR code before other people, they were $20,000 NFTs of his art.
Whoa.
So this time I was ready. I was like, all right, I'm ready. And he didn't do it.
Oh, shit. Damn.
That sucks.
Yeah, you've got 8 like that. You ever see that person on the bike? I don't know, I think it was in Japan, had like 14 different phones out like this.
Oh, yeah.
You're like that. You walk in like this, just ready. All the NFTs will be mine.
I was so ready. I told my wife too. I was like, be ready with your phone. And it didn't happen.
Did you guys see any of the new books this week? I haven't been doing the Comic News Weekly show over at Comic Man Andy's lately, so I haven't been able to see the new books, but I wanted to run over them real quickly because there was a couple really good cover, just straight cover buys this week. And
I went to a shop today. They had some good ones.
The Campbell, bro.
Which Campbell?
The ASM. I think it's
this
a
one right here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Wait, he did snow? It wasn't just like buildings with a ruler?
Yeah,
He doesn't do backgrounds, dude. I haven't seen any snow in a while.
Yeah, good point. Hey, do you guys
he's stuck in New York, bro? You know what I mean?
Do you guys like
Mary Jane doesn't vacation, man? You know?
Do you guys like his MJ or Gwen?
I did, but it's become too much, man. Like his
don't be talking about Campbell, bro.
His torsos get too long, and sometimes you know what I mean.
I like it. I'm fine with
but I'm a big I'm a fan of Campbell for sure, especially his early stuff, like his GN13 stuff, bro.
What's the roller skater on the top next to the Campbell?
I got
this one, Jin Hung Lee.
Oh, okay.
And
who did that?
It almost looks like the ballerina one. Kind of reminds me of the ballerina one.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Who did the one before? Who did the Spidey 1 rip before the Torment rip?
John Jang probably. Let me look.
Number 1. That's Peach, right? Keep going left.
Right here. Yeah, John Jang.
Got it.
I like John Jang's art, but some of the stuff he's done lately, I haven't been a fan of.
That's a cool twist with the Spidey. I mean, the Santa hat, though, man.
I like
the light. I like the lights instead of the web.
I haven't liked one of those in a fucking while. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
totally agree. Yeah.
So this is really good.
That's
Is
a good
regular
cover, man.
cover? I'm just curious, wondering if I can get one in a store tomorrow.
So shout out to Funhouse. He told me to go read this ASAP. Did you guys check this out yet?
I haven't read it, but I heard about it.
That's
the one in
a little
25.
different.
The one in 25 I have coming from my comic shop.
Dude, the one in
I'm
50
interested
Sienkiewicz is fucking crazy.
Couldn't find it.
That sketch is the Scotty.
Yeah. There was a one per store Scotty too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's a 1 in 25 right there.
Yeah. I like the Sienkiewicz. This is the 1 in 100. And
It's
then
a little different.
there's a one per
I
store.
like that sketch. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the one with the color. But
Yeah,
like I
me
said,
too.
this is the I think there was a one per store. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought there was.
There
but-
usually is.
that-
There usually is.
What's that
Dude.
movie? The Island of Stray Dogs or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
Strays.
reminds me of
Strays.
that.
Bro,
Strays.
this was pretty crazy, man. You remember how we
Well,
were
not the-
all
not the
thinking?
comedy.
Remember how we were all thinking when we saw the trade and it had that pit bull on it and it looked just terrible, right? It throws you for a loop, dude. It throws you for a loop. So I would suggest anybody out there going and checking this out. Tom King, doing the art. Writing, and then the art is Peter Gross. But they have all the different variants and stuff. Really, really crazy story, and it's worth reading. And that's going out to all the animal lovers out there. So I'll just say that it is definitely worth reading. But that was pretty dope. Let me get back to where we were. God dang it. All right.
There was there's a Spider Boy negative space cover that was open to order this week.
Dude, my second favorite my second favorite cover this week is that Spider Boy 8-bit cover. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Dude, it's perfect Santa cover, man. I'm trying to get to it. Where is it? No.
I'm burned out on Spider Boy. I think the character's corny.
He is, but this is a cool cover, dude.
Yeah, I love it. Is that
That's a
Donkey
cool
Kong?
cover.
Donkey Kong, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, that is a great cover. That's not
Yeah.
bad, dude.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
Yeah.
a good
Really
stash
good.
cover.
Fuck yeah, that's really, really good, man.
Was it open? Open order?
Yeah, 8-bit variant. Matthew Waite.
Oh shit, that is good,
So-
Joe. Nice.
So that's really good. There was also this. Let me find it right here, dude. Look at this Superman cover, bro.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous.
Right?
Is it-
Come on.
It's a 1 in 25 Nathan Zerdy.
Woof.
What's going on with their arms?
They're on fire.
She's
Yeah, but
on
they look
fire,
kind of
baby.
like.
What's up with their elbows and wrists?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
That left
burnt
arm's
off.
a little fucking.
Hyperextension.
She's tickling somebody's beans, dude.
They told her, "Hey, Nathan, what's up with her arms?" Hey, I'm not drawing anymore. I'm tired, bro.
Come with me, big boy.
Artists need to start drawing what's on the other side of those hands, bro.
Oh,
Someone's got her by the hair.
Oh man, I love this character though. I've always loved this character, dude. So
funny.
yeah, that's cool, man.
Up and down says the left arm makes no sense.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There
Well,
was
it makes
that.
some sense.
Uh,
Pretty clear.
What else was there this week? There was a couple other things. What else? Did you guys see anything else very good? The Vader's decent.
What about the Afra
This
covers? That first Inquisitor was in the guts. What about did Spider Gwen Smash 1 come out today, or was that last week?
Let's take a look.
I thought that was last week.
That's
Was it last week?
Spider-Boy 1 in 100
Okay.
Umberto Ramos.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't see it.
maybe it was last week. Okay.
Yeah.
Stabbity Bunny's back. Oh no.
God.
Why?
Spawn.
What's that Spellweaver one? What is that?
Where is it? Right
The
here?
other way. No, the one
Keen
above.
Spot. Oh, this one right here? Keen Spot. It's by Keen Spot. It doesn't look like here's the other covers.
Not good. Okay.
Yeah. Not that I mean, I don't know. Who knows? It didn't look like there's anything good on them though. They're doing. They're
I was like, okay.
This Christian Ward variant, dude. Look at that.
Oh fuck yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, that's sick.
He's got a lot of covers at the hot 10.
They re-releasing the Joker and Harley Quinn in a foil.
Jeez,
that's a crazy cover right there, man. Lotus Land.
Oh, so Philadelphia picked up again, huh? And they redid. They're redoing the maze with the old Adam Hughes book.
Yep. Scout Comics.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who did the cover art? Is there just one cover?
Silvano Beltramo, and there's a Davis black and white 1 in 15.
Crap. Gaga.
Yeah. Yep.
Why didn't they get Adam Hughes to do the cover, man?
I know. That's a perfect opportunity.
Man.
It's a wasted opportunity. It's a dope Nightwing cover.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's a big time wasted opportunity.
Right? I mean, this
very interesting final page reveal at the end of this.
Yeah, that one shot. I mean, it's a cool cover.
Right. There's a good ending page. If you guys saw what we were talking about the other day about the many different Wolverines.
Oh, go back up, Brian. One more. Right there. The Prism. Who did that cover?
Which one? This one?
Yeah, who did that? That's
DeLongis.
Can you click on that real quick? Just blow it up. It's okay.
It's garbage. Rare Flavors, Red Light. Ooh, interesting. That's interesting. Nice little homage to a famous.
Oh, Deep Throat.
Uh-huh.
Deep Throat.
Let's see here. What else? Spawn. Spider-Boy. I think we looked at probably the best stuff. Chat, is there anything else that you guys think was good that I'm missing? More Superior Spider-Man crap. That Superman 9.
With Santa Claus? Is that Santa Claus on there?
Yeah. Homage to Santa Claus. Ninja Turtles. Titans. I heard that Beast World storyline is really fucking good, dude. I heard it was really good. So it made me. I'm gonna have to go check it out now. There's your second printing cover C for Transformers 2. Uncanny. Look at this one. Look at this in the Momoko. When she does her like dark stuff, it looks so much better than when she. Like, even though it looks kind of.
Bro, that's ugh.
Like,
that's horrible. That is horrible.
Bro, come on, Brian. Don't tell me that's good, dude.
Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not.
She's a good artist, but most of this shit,
man, dude.
No, man.
So let me try this.
She's got the loyal fans, and I'm okay with anybody having loyal fans.
Yeah,
she's got to be one of the highest paid Marvel artists by now,
for sure.
And okay, good, good for her, man. I don't hate on any of it, but I'll tell you what.
Peaches.
I don't see any of her stuff that I like.
I had that song stuck in my head last night.
Bro, I ought to make a TikTok
right
with all the shitty art. Peaches. Right? All her shitty covers. Me and Thorough, we're going to do like a top 20 of her shittiest covers, but then like we never got around to it, man. That would have been a good show.
That's a dope cover right there. There's another Transformers cover. Vampirella Perillo Foil Virgin. Look at this.
No, look at the one next to it, bro.
I wonder what that foil is going to look like.
I like
I
that.
bet you the foil will come out nice.
Is there a metal?
on that.
Probably better than that.
They put some
Yeah.
metals on pre-sales that you never see.
That looks interesting. Check that
Dead
out, you
Flowers,
guys.
number one.
Written by Sarah Frazetta.
Nice.
That's nice, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Look
I
at
like
the one
this
next to
too.
it.
This one looks
That's
good
it.
too. Holy cow.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Mama!
Love it. Hell
That
yeah.
That
is
looks like
nice.
Pam Ewing from Dallas, dude. You remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Victoria Principal, bro. Look at that.
Jesus. Didn't she screw a politician or something?
Who hasn't?
John Tyler Christopher. These are badass, but
Oh,
there's-
wow. Look at that.
The only problem is I love
Dirty.
stained glass. The stained glass looks great. There's something off about X23. And I can't tell what it is.
It's their claws. They're too close together.
There's a
They look like,
little
they
bit.
look like tweezers.
The bottom of the bra and the belly button has a little too much space.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly
Stomach's a
what
little-
it is.
Torso's a little too long.
Yep. That's exactly what it is. And there's something about the face that seems off too.
Yeah.
She's got a big head.
Look how badass the stained glass looks though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the cover.
Like that. Yeah, me too.
That's beautiful.
I bet
Oh
it
my
looks
God.
different in person. You know, some of these books, like, they don't look as good. And then when you have them in hand, oh, fuck. What the fuck is that, dude?
Oh
What
my-
the fuck is that?
Oh man, I almost did with
Is he
doing.
throwing up?
Yeah, that's what I'm
What
doing.
the fuck is this, dude? Who drew this, dude?
What do you think?
Is that Peach?
That's Peach. Peaches, peaches, peaches,
Bro.
peaches, peaches, peaches.
And that's
Bro.
all the adamantium going in him? In his mouth and all that?
Hey, bro,
I mean,
that-
he already has it coming out of him, so who knows?
bro, that's come on. That looks like a fucking zit, dude. Come on. Dude.
It's like a fucking Peach Momoko hentai Wolverine cover.
Oh, somebody better
And
have
that's bro. Come on.
That was rough.
Next.
That was
Next.
rough. What do you think
Is
about
she
this
doing
one?
that on purpose? Like, I'm gonna draw real shitty and let's see how much money I make.
I
You know what
actually
I mean?
kind of like
Yeah.
this one, dude.
That's kind of cool.
That's just bad, dude.
That's not
Yeah, I
bad.
didn't mind this.
Yeah, that's good.
I think Peach
Yeah.
Momoko's gonna kill comics, dude.
Dude,
Wow,
that's
dude.
as bad as that one that you guys were talking about on Friday. What's his name? He's got to be fucking
John
with this
Cassidy.
cover,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
That was horrendous.
Oh, yeah,
Good Lord.
dude.
Look at this Tedesco.
Mama,
Nice.
Yeah.
mama. She's like, here it is. Come get it, boys.
Ooh, what is this? Lobos? Ooh.
Oh man, he's killing it, dude. Look at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Wow,
He's like the new Adam Hughes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he a Hughes apprentice?
dude.
Was he?
If Hughes had a little brother, bro, that's
Yes.
it right there.
What is this?
Yeah, he's got a Birds of Prey book coming up that is fucking.
Oh
insane.
my goodness, look at that.
That's
Oh,
the one
no,
in
that's the look.
25.
That's a weird looking Wonder
I
Woman
know. I
face.
don't know if I like that or not.
I'm trying to figure this out. Like,
Right? I
Do
can't
I
tell.
like it?
I can't tell. The
That's,
face. There's something
um,
off with the face.
Is that Middleton?
No, this is
No, fuck
Scott
no.
Forbes. W.
be
Scott
better.
Forbes.
Yeah,
Oh,
Middleton's
that is
the man.
no, that is Forbes, man. No, that is Forbes. Son of a bitch. kinda
Wonder
like
Woman
that,
mom
dude.
team variant. Oh man, that's funny.
That is
Check
Forbes.
that.
Scott Forbes.
Check
right?
that link I put for the Villalobos in there. You might have to save it.
Dude, he's a good artist, dude.
Yeah, he is. He's good. He's really good.
Jesus, Birds of Prey, cover D. Holy cow.
Wow.
Blow it up. Blow it up.
Hold on.
Billy Thompson.
I mean, but he is like it is like Hughes.
That's coming out. That's not this week.
What cover is it? What number is it?
It's I don't know. I put it in my cart and it's not going back to it. It's just showing that up from where I got it from MCS. But it's in the future. It's not even FOC yet.
Left row says it's number 4.
Number 4.
Is that the
Or he
same
says
one?
6.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm talking about something else. 6. Yeah, you're right. 6.
Wow.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
That should be a print,
FOC
dude.
cart.
That's a great print, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
What's up with her knees? It's got like 3 knees.
Oh man, cankles. Yeah,
That's
cankles.
regular
Good
price.
spot.
What is that?
It's like
That's
a bump.
cankles.
It's just muscle.
That's her knee, dude.
Bro, is he using AI, bro? What's going on there, bro?
AI
Fat knee.
Adam Hughes drawing Birds of Prey cover.
Yeah. I don't blame him. I don't
That's
know
pretty
nobody else has
fucking good,
figured
dude.
it out. I don't blame him.
That is pretty damn good.
I like it.
Yep.
All right, I think we missed a bunch at the top. I'll just run through them really quick.
That was some good covers, man.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the one right here.
Usually it's slow right now
Yeah.
for new books.
Look at that fucker, Martin
Dude,
Simmons.
that's wicked, dude.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's
Right?
our cover of the day right there. Yeah.
And here's
That one in the Vampirella.
Look at there's the wait, hold on, the regular. There's a trade dress version of that too.
Hunt for the Skinwalker.
Look at that one.
Are you reading this, Brian? Are you reading this?
Yeah. Fucking A, Francavilla.
Nice.
Look at this one, dude.
That one is cool.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's what's that, Joe? The
Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead, yeah.
Día de los Muertos.
That
Or
is
Ah, la chingada.
Antarctic Press.
Muerte.
That is
Muerte.
beautiful.
I think Antarctic Press is still in San Antonio, man.
Look at this Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer number 4 cover. That one's pretty good.
Damn.
Decent.
That's
Definitely.
cool.
Yeah. Hot Girl Derek Chew.
Oh, wow. What's that black and white? Holy
Yeah,
shit.
what's the Yeah.
Frizzin.
Bro, that's what's her name from American Idol? The judge. What's her name?
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry. That's Katy Perry variant, bro.
Looks like it.
Bro.
Who's it
That's
supposed
Katy
to be?
Perry.
Supposed to be Harley?
Yeah.
It probably is, guys. I'm just realizing actually that a lot of these artists just reference like photos that are out there, and then
Greg Land.
Yeah, dude. That's the I
This world
Kissed a Girl
sucks now,
cover
man.
variant, bro.
Fucking world
That's-
sucks now.
I'm
Like,
naming this one. This is the I Kissed the Girl cover variant right here.
Did you guys see that Rob Liefeld Captain America cover that went on Heritage
They
recently?
sold the pre-art.
Yeah, he sold it. Yeah, exactly. But somebody posted the Arnold Schwarzenegger picture that it came from, and it's like the same thing, anatomically correct, but he left out an arm, or he had left out part of the arm, and that's why it looks so weird. Because he's flexing his arm forward
Like this,
but he had his arm down instead, so it just looks weird with the chest.
Where did they do that? I gotta find that.
If I can find it, I'll bring it up. It's crazy. It blew my mind when I saw it. I was like, what the hell?
Man, I gotta head down to the LCS, bro. Shit, they got
Yeah,
some
you
good
do.
books this week, man.
Oh, here it is,
Hell
right
yeah.
here. Look, I got it.
You found it?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what he tried to draw. Son of a bitch.
Look at the
He's still
stomach,
trying
though,
to
dude.
draw. He's still fucking.
Jesus, that's terrible.
He still started his titties too low.
Yeah.
Bro, Cap got some bolt-ons, except for the fact that his stomach.
Bro, if I was built like that, I'd be happy, dude. Why is Cap all upset and shit, dude? You know what I mean? I'd be like smiling if I was all beefed up like that, dude. You know?
Bro, your pants stick out in your shoulders.
Who's that?
Who do you think that is?
I thought it was Kardashian at first.
That's Soza Micah right
J-Lo,
there.
bro.
J-Lo?
Soza Micah.
Ah, mama.
That's good.
Mama.
I like it.
That's Micah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
That's
She's
pretty
changing it up a little bit. She's looking.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
it's
it.
looking better. This is
Did you say she changed? She's changing her name from
Yeah, I
Micah
think
Sosa
she's
to
well,
Micah
she's just
Sosa?
flipping it because that's her real name.
Micah Souza's her real name. Souza Micah's her pen name.
Gotcha. That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to be known as Hood Red. I'm going to change it to Hood Red.
Bro, look at this.
She has both accounts, so I'm not doxing her, by the way.
Look at that. That is creepy as hell.
That's the Watcher.
What the fuck is that, dude?
The Watcher Bat.
This is Green Lantern
Watcher.
War Journal number
First
4.
appearance of the Watcher Bat.
Look at that. Is it a demon baby? What is that? Jesus.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That is bad.
Look at this Godzilla.
That's
like the
pretty
color.
cool, dude.
Yeah, I like the
Yeah,
color.
that's different.
1 in 25. Trad Moore.
I like it.
I would grab that. Definitely.
Fucking A. That's going to be a big book.
Fuck, now I want to go back, Joe. to this fucking comic shop.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Oh, my
Stop it.
gosh.
Stop it, Brian. Oh, man, that's good.
Yeah?
Mama.
Okay, those are definitely either grease tits or plastic. Those are shining.
Why can't they be both?
I mean, it is a bustier.
Yes, it is.
The Geiger stuff is going to be all great.
The Gods. You see the Gods?
Yeah.
Is that Noto on the? Yeah, that's got to be
Russell
Noto.
Dodderman, Phil Noto. It's not good, dude. I'm not reading this, so I fell off. G.I. Joe Mayhew. This is the good G.I. Joe cover right here. Shout out to Nate. Nate brought up this really early on. This is a good
dope.
stalker cover, yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. That looks awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a little bit off topic, but did you guys, the Super 7 toys that they've been doing?
Yeah.
They did one. I just saw one in the store. It's a Snake Eyes with the G.I. Joe 21, like the silent issue, as like the background of the toy. Like
Oh,
of
that's
the box.
cool.
Yeah, I saw that the other day. I couldn't help myself.
All right, this is a decent Peach Momoko from afar. That one's not bad for Peach Momoko. If any other artist drew it, I would say it was shit. But for Peach Momoko, that one's not bad. Look at this Doctor Strange. Holy cow.
I literally drew better than that in high school.
Look at that, dude. That is sick.
That is, yeah.
I like that.
Hey, can you click on that?
Who is that?
That Mayhew's, that Scarlet?
This one?
That Mayhew. Yeah, dude. Look at that.
There's something.
Mama!
It looks like her face is a mask.
No, it doesn't.
Talking about what their hairline is, though, right?
And her chin
Jawline,
line.
yeah.
Yeah, their
jawline.
chin.
Both.
Yeah,
Yeah,
jawline,
both.
yeah.
It looks like the William Shakespeare picture on his first folio, right? Looks like a mask.
It looks pretty good. Mayhew, remember he was getting lazy there for a while.
Yeah. That's actually not bad. I don't hate it. The Deviant, I heard this is good. The Destroyer. Another Bad Idea book coming out.
That's a cool fucking cover.
It
What
is.
that? His fucking brains coming out?
I don't know what it is. Some type
What
of
the fuck is that?
radiation poisoning type thing.
Fuck.
Is that La Rosa?
Yeah. Fucking A.
Daredevil,
He's so good.
Black Armor.
He is. He's amazing. This is a great Conan cover.
Wow, that is sick.
Yeah.
Dude, who drew that?
De La Torre, I think.
De La Torre, yeah.
Yeah, De La Torre. Torre. Is it Dan? I don't know. Anyways, that's beautiful. Ooh, what's that? Look at that creep show. Mike Skinner. Wow.
Only 1 in 10 too.
Wow, look at that.
Dude, I wonder if they have it on my comic shop.
That is amazing right there.
Dude, that's bad. That's a badass cover.
That's probably cover of the week, man. For me.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's sick.
Shit's up my alley, but
yeah. Children of the Comet. That's interesting. Never heard that. This Catwoman's pretty good. That Catwoman's pretty good. Nakayama.
There's some good Nakayama Catwoman's coming up.
This is a great cover. Capwolf and the Nine Commandos.
So many good covers now. It's almost sucks.
I know.
Because it's just art is easier to do.
Great series, Batman, Superman, World's Finest.
I hate to be an asshole, man, and I shouldn't complain about there being too much good art out there. But I mean, something to be said about pen and pencil and ink and stuff, and the most spectacular shit that you can do.
It looks like
that you just can't manipulate it. Like I feel, why don't you go do it, Sean? No, I feel like if all I did was this for like 2 years, I could be putting out covers like that. Whereas if I just took up drawing again, no fucking chance. It can't happen. Like won't happen again. But just manipulation stuff like that. I think I don't know. Not as good, but fuck, I can. I know that people in comics could probably get a couple covers.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. All right, let's go through. This was interesting. I saw this. Richie, you put this up. There's going to be a Bobby Wagner comic book. What's this?
Yeah, I mean, it's the contents. I mean, the context of the story isn't like the most craziest thing for me, but you never know. It's basically how to recognize a stroke victim when people are having stroke. And for me, it's important because of my dad's older, and when my mom had cancer, I didn't know what was happening to her when she was stroking out. So, for lack of a better term, so I was checking out Bobby Wagner Seattle stuff, and then I found out he's doing a comic, and then I found out that he's doing a comic to show children and adolescents and or adults how to recognize if somebody's having a stroke next to you. And I looked at it; it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting.
That is cool.
And it's like kind of it opens a door to kind of make me want to follow Bobby. I always liked Bobby Wagner as a player, but I didn't know he was like making comic books, so maybe he's into comics, so I'm gonna try to follow him and see where it goes.
Yeah,
watch him go thump people is always fun.
Yeah, he's badass.
All right, let's knock out this market report. Start off with we got some goodies here this week. A lot of Golden Age sales this week in the market report, man. So many Golden Age books sold this week. It just every week is just more and more. I feel like. And with all the big auction houses too at the same time, there was some great buys. There was some stuff where I couldn't believe it sold for. Obviously, a lot of that, but Captain America number 60 and an 8.5 sold for $24.93, almost $2,500 on 47 bids. Timely Cap, a lot of Timely Cap stuff, but you don't really see them in that high a grade ever.
Yeah,
it's pretty fucking up there for that book. Police Comics 106. Look at that cover, dude. Can you see? She's holding a gun behind his head.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
All right.
Oh shit! Yeah.
That is.
Oh wow, that is cool.
You could have got a 7.5 of that for less than $500.
That's a good deal.
That's a great book, man. That's what I'm telling you. There's a lot of really good books you can pick up there for less than $1,000 nowadays. I like these old. Everybody likes the old like Holyoke publication books, right? The super old like Catman and stuff like that. But look at this, and look how nice it is. It looks. Captain Arrow Comics. You got the great like plane scene behind it, and those crazy colors. You got the pilot there in the foreground. Like that's a great looking comic to me. $787 raw for 7.5. Very fine.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah. I love this Batman cover, obviously, just because of the play on the title. Like, you know, that's just so. I'm surprised there hasn't been an homage to that, right?
I've never seen this cover. That's cool.
All right, Batman number 31. Yeah. It's a 6.0. Super badass,
bro.
All right.
What? Say it.
You like. He's behind Robin and
it's not as bad as that Action Comics, man.
Yeah, that Action Comics is
tough to find.
Especially the foreign language version because you don't even know what they're saying.
Yes, yeah, that's even worse. You're right.
He's got a creepy little Batman boner.
Look at Batman. Look at the number 30 next to it, man. That's kind of crazy. He's handing these guys guns and
nice,
right during the war.
Well, he doesn't use them. So.
That's a badass cover too, man. And then at the 3.5 Crime Suspense Stories 22 sold for $6,300.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Nice.
A 20 and a 2.5 sold for $1,130. And then a great Spirit cover, Spirit number 1 and a 3.0 sold for less than $300, $290.
Wow.
Yeah, I got one of those raw for like $40 recently. This book.
What?
No way, really?
Yeah. It's like I don't understand why this is not more, or is this just not?
It's not his first appearance. Yeah, first appearance is Police Comics.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the way it presents on the top left. I think 3.0 is kind of aggressive for that grade, just based on looking on that.
There was a couple nice raw early Mad magazines. Number 4 is a great cover, but not as good as number 5. Look how great that number 5 cover is. That's just awesome, right?
Yeah.
So damn good.
Jessica Rabbit prototype,
right?
Right, dude. Yeah.
Dude, I ran into a kid from elementary school at like my son's school now, and
cool.
You know, his sons are all there. Like they moved from Richmond, Virginia, and they're all there. And I started talking to him, and I was like, "Yeah, man, I like the last time. Like I have a vivid memory of me like being at your house and playing Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?" And then I was like, and the other thing I remember is you said that your cousin was the voice of Roger Rabbit. He just kind of looked at me, sort of stunned, and I think I caught him in a lie from like from elementary school. He was like, yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy, the stuff that you remember. Like,
oh yeah. Oh, that kid's still telling fibs, dude.
I mean, it was a good lie. If it was a lie, it was a good lie. You know, it was like
that's a decent one right there. Yeah.
Oh man,
it's Mel Blanc.
How about this? A Showcase 4 4.0, 17 grand, 57 bids.
Nice. That's actually really. It feels high for a 4.0, right? I mean, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
I don't know.
Did you see what Josh put in the Discord?
What?
So he wants to run a little competition. I think he put a book up in Beyond Wednesday's Discord. So Showcase Force 9.6 is for auction, and the last 9.6 sold in 2009 for like 185 or something like that. So my guess is with buyers premium. My guess is 1.4 million.
Wow, dude. Yeah, it's gonna go crazy numbers.
Yeah, straight 9.6, dude.
Yeah.
Which I did not look, and he didn't say. I gotta assume that's the highest. And if one hasn't sold since 2009, dude, you can get these Marvel keys in 9.6s and 9.8s sometimes, when you're not getting a fucking Showcase 4 hasn't come for sale since in 14 fucking years.
Wow. Yeah, that's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be real
Absolutely.
crazy. Batman number 38, great penguin cover, and a CGC 7.0 for $18.78, less than $2,000. That's a cool cover. And then a Jackie Robinson story, Negro Heroes number 2, the Jackie Robinson story from 1948. I'd never seen that. Have you guys ever seen that? Rookie of the Year.
No.
What year was
47?
47. So
Yeah.
a year after his, there we go, Rookie of the Year. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. And a very good 5 raw sold for $717.
That's I think that's a good buy.
Right?
That's decent.
That's a cool book, man.
Probably, yeah. Looks pretty clean.
Yeah.
But very good. You know, you just want a nice cover.
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal is with this. Star Trek fans, let me know. You guys are crazy. And you got a graphic novel of Star Trek, the volume 115, The Trial of James T. Kirk. I don't know if that's a crazy, just a one-off bid of people kind of not caring or, but I don't know what that is. Are the rest of the graphic novels rare too? Like that?
Yeah,
maybe that was a certain set.
I'm guessing.
That's kind of random.
Right?
How'd you spot that? How'd you find that, right? How the fuck?
I have my ways.
Wow.
Yeah. And then a Star Wars. This is a cool. I would love to own this book. The Star Wars 75, the Anakin hologram or the Ghost action figure variant, and it's signed in blue by Hayden Christensen in that same sky blue, and it's a 9.8. Goes really nice with that gold, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
$340. That's not a bad deal for that. Probably cost $250 just for the autograph.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely PC book. I'd like that.
Yeah. Big time. Much love to Billy over at Economic and Comics. I was watching his holiday show tonight. He did a good job. Make sure you guys go check out Economic and Comics, one of the OGs and really, really good content creator on YouTube. Blip number 1, a 9.8.
It's fucking insane, dude.
Bro, that is crazy.
Fucking dollar bin at best.
Yeah.
I bought every copy off of MCS every time I showed up for $5 and just kept selling them for like 30.
Did you really?
No way. Wow.
Don't get me wrong, not a 9.8 cover. I was happy to get it. I don't give a shit, dude. Fuck that book.
Yeah.
This is the
I sold plenty, eventually over 100 when I realized they were going up. But I'm talking like nothing hot, nothing better than fine at best. You know what I mean?
This is all the video game collectors pumping this up.
Yeah. 100%.
It's weird. I wish I had a 9.8 though to sell.
Yeah. Tony Fix says Electronic Games Mag predates that flip and has Mario on the cover.
Wow. Yeah. There we go. That's interesting. All right. Next, we talk about the Captain Britain number 1 from UK all the time, but we skip over this one quite a bit. The Marvel Team Up, the first US appearance. Team Up number 65 and a 9.8 sold for $382.
See, I don't know. I would be looking for a Mark Jewelers brawl. Like, I don't know if I would do that.
And then you buy this, and then you put the Mark Jewelers in the slab, and then all
I guess I could do that. Yeah, we'll just heat it up.
Yeah,
that's also first cameo of Arcade.
Yep.
Oh yeah, good call. Nice.
Because I like Arcade. I don't give a shit about Captain.
Me too. I like them both.
This one's kind of crazy. Adam Legend of the Blue Marvel 1 through 4 near mint set. $455.
I need to see a picture of the back cover.
Yeah.
Legends of the Marvel, dude.
Yep.
You can have the 2, 3, and 4, dude. Just make sure you ship that one nice.
Man, That's crazy.
dude.
Ship the one in the middle, dude. Don't do it. Don't ship the one on the top or the bottom.
Yeah. And then they spawned number 1 black and white in 9/8, sold for $2,300.
Wow.
That was like a $6,000 book at one time, right?
I don't think that high.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I
book
never
being
got it with this
super
book.
high.
The art's okay. It's 10, 12 years after the original.
Yeah.
It's rare. It's not that rare.
Hood, you're
Spawn
on
makes
mute
no
just in
sense to
case
me.
you don't know. I hope he wasn't talking. He's probably like,
You
"God
say
dang
Hood. Oh,
it."
you said Hood. I thought you said
Yeah.
Joe. Yeah, there you go, Joe.
Yeah,
I was just saying hi.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Like I don't find of all the Spawn books. I don't find the appeal to this one.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. It's tough to find though. Tough to find in high grade.
Kinda. You can get them. I don't know. High grade stuff, but
Yeah. All right. How about Incredible Hulk, the Norwegian version of the what is that? Incredible Hulk Kolos number 2.
Colossus, yeah.
yeah.
Look at that, dude. $400 for that. And then a Lumo Ragno Amazing Fantasy number 15, sold for $460. I remember Josh telling us that one of the ones where it shows the AF-15 cover doesn't have it in the guts.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a few like that. There's a few books like that, but I think foreign collectors tend to like it when there's like a familiar cover on the front, like regardless of the guts.
Hi Nathan says the Incredible Hulk is down from 900.
Oh,
damn!
I'm surprised that number 2 went for that much, but I know the number 1 goes crazy.
All right, what is up with this Amazing Spider-Man 546 book market variant? You see the not for resale on the front?
Oh,
First jackpot, but I'm sure it's more for that.
I've never seen that, never heard of it. At least I don't remember it. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, if anybody knows, let us know. All right, this is kind of crazy. 2 Wizard number 1 sold, both 9.6, both Todd McFarlane autographs with the Todd McFarlane autograph label. One is the San Diego, and one is the regular. There's the same book, basically, same auto, same label, same grade. You can see the difference.
It says file copy though.
And hold on, yeah, that's what I was going to get at next. The one, the regular copy was a Wizard file copy. It says it on the label, Wizard file copy, which is kind of cool.
This guy listed these two too close together or something.
Yeah,
yeah, maybe so.
Should have waited a day or two.
Yep.
I do like the neon color. It's kind of, I mean, it's not great, but it's different.
I don't like the green, but I like the blue.
The blue one, yeah.
Look at the yellow on the Image United with the yellow 9.8. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
No, but in all seriousness, that I'm sure that San Diego Comic-Con one is a lot rarer. Than
tough.
You know,
a lot of them.
Well,
have,
file copy
the
might be the only
posters
fucking
signed.
file copy.
Yeah,
it might be, but whose file? It could just be some,
Hey man, who's to say? It's just hey, the guy that did Roger Rabbit's voice, man.
Yeah,
that's his file copy was.
9.8 newsstand Amazing Spider-Man 300 sold for $9,600.
That's way down, right? Was that 20K during the
Yeah,
pandemic?
it was definitely above 10K.
Wow,
It's got to be.
Oh, everything's way down.
Yeah. Let's take a look.
Yeah, but the shit that I want to buy is up. Like I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Cover prices and maintenance. Ultimate Fallout, 2 of them. You got the raw 1500. I didn't look and see what grade it was. Did you see what it looked like, Sean?
I didn't see that listing.
Okay.
No.
And then a 9.6 signed by Bendis and Bagley, I believe.
So 15. If it was 1500, he probably and there's 2 bids. He probably started the bidding at 1500. The guy who found it bid 1500, and then upped his bid to like 1600, but nobody outbid him. So I'm betting that was the only bid. Although I'd be surprised. I'm still surprised. That's low.
Sean,
sorry, go ahead, Vinny.
I was just gonna say, Sean, how many of these did you pull out of Five Below packs back in the day?
Oh, it wasn't me. All my copies were from a dealer who fucking got hundreds of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
I know Trey was pulling them out of the Five Below packs. Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people were. They said they were beat, but yeah, I heard a lot. I mean, I was watching that happen, but it happened for a little bit and then it was gone. And then I know that a couple guys, and if you've been around long enough, you'd know who cleared out diamond of these for $1 a piece or whatever. We used to have one guy at a show who got half one. It's funny because one of them I would buy one from every show. He'd sell me one per show for $75 each, and I'd go through. He just had them in a like he had whatever he had left in a magazine bag, and he'd let you look through them. So you pull them out, not bagged and boarded, and you look through them, pick the best one, pay $75, and get on with it. I'll be like, I remember actually holding it. It was actually Trey that one of the only cons about. There would be a day when we regret not being able to go with this stack of these for $75 each, and I might have been right,
Yeah.
But I just fucking move on, dude. When I'm at $75, I'm getting a $300 flip at a show. I don't give a shit about that book, dude. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, I might have sold some second prints of that at auction, not realizing it was a second print, but nobody complained when they won. I used to put either a first or second print with the white second print, which are clear that one's obvious. And I'd throw them in an eBay auction just to draw attention to Spider-Man and Miles, and happy to get $20-25 for the set. I didn't want to pull the store Ultimate Fallout 4. I just buy it, and whenever I run my auctions every couple months, I throw about 50 books in there, and I buy stuff like that. Ultimate Fallout 4. I'd always buy Amazing Spider-Man 3, Batman Adventures 12. I get a cheap shit anytime I'm in a show or something. I can get a Amazing Spider-Man 3 for $300 or something. I'll throw it in the auction. I'm probably gonna break even, maybe make a couple bucks. If you lose a couple bucks, it draws attention to your other 40 auctions. So I didn't give a shit.
Yeah,
life's way more complicated these days, though. I can't just go pick up a shitty Amazing Spider-Man off a wall at the show for a couple $100 anymore. So those days is just, yeah.
How about this? A 9.8 Marvel Previews 95 sold for $1,425. That was a $3,000 plus book at one time.
Yeah,
still too much for our previews.
How about the Captain Marvel 17 second print signature series 9.8 sold for $1,290?
Who signed that?
Yeah, I was wondering, is that
the actress?
I don't know.
Man, if that's the actress,
then that's insane. I'd buy that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
KL? What's KL?
No.
They did a signing with her at what's the store in LA, Sean? Collector's Paradise or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Maybe it is.
Yeah,
Click on it?
They had her come by. They did a signing.
Let me look it up.
Huh. I saw she had pictures at Golden Apple, Vinny. I wonder if she
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe Golden Apple
around
too.
Yeah.
God, man.
All right. It is.
Hell yeah, Joe. I agree.
Kelly Sue
signed
Dominic.
by Kelly Sue.
I was wondering if that was Kelly Sue.
Ooh.
I was wondering if that was Kelly Sue. Yeah, signed by the writer.
Yeah.
Good.
What?
Yeah.
I saw the Sue, and I was wondering if it was Kelly Sue.
Pass.
No, it is.
Yeah. Pass. Batman. The new one's coming out. How about you can pick up an old one in a 9.8 for $350?
Now that's a great buy.
Frickin'
First print.
Yep. CBCS too.
It's tight.
Yep.
Wow.
You got, this is crazy. Incredible Hulk 180, a CGC 8.5, and look how good it looks with the Wolverine thing at the top. Sold for $1,050, and then a 9.0.
It looks 9.2.
And a 9.0 of 181 sold for $7,100. That's super low, dude. Here's what
I just sent in an X-Men 211, 212, and 222 with that label.
Nice.
To see how it goes. Cross your fingers. They're usually dicks with the fucking custom labels. I don't know why. It's in my head. One of the two.
If you're gonna buy a first, like just one pages, it would be cool to have like a first appearance, not like the cameos, even like just the page, and you're just gonna collect those pages. Like if I was super rich, just to be an asshole, I would collect a bunch of those and put them all in like a certain room, and you just all the first appearances of all the great characters, because you can get Spider-Man, you can get Joker, you can find all those for cheap. And you say, hey, I have those are all the first appearance. That would be a cool like little like display to have. But I mean, $405 is not too crazy. But I think what you would really want also would be to get the value stamp page only, right? Let's get the value stamp, baby. That Shanna the She-Devil. I want that value stamp. That's a major comic book trope right there, right?
Do you think people are cutting up their books and slabbing pages and selling them individually versus just selling the actual book?
Depends on how bad the book is, man, because you can press a page much easier than pressing the whole book, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know, but you barely have to really. The pages are usually not going to be an issue, but yeah.
Yeah. How about that Incredible Hulk 377 third print 9.8?
Oh wow!
$4,550, 40 bids.
Jeez, that's crazy.
That's a tough book.
Yeah, and that book's been selling so high for so long. If there were more, that's a truly rare 9.8.
Yeah,
if there was more, they'd be there. This hasn't been fooling anybody, dude.
Yeah.
Marvel Spotlight number 28, a CBCS 9.8 with the new label. $1,037.
That label looks awful.
I know.
I thought it was PGX. Not even kidding. My brain said PGX, and I'm all, ooh, nope. Tell me it's not PGX, dude.
Oh my god, dude!
Do you guys remember Google Plus many years ago? Mm-hmm. We said, hey, let's do it. It was like Emiliano had the best ones, I think, but other people were like, oh no, this would be a cool label, and they just started doing like labels, and not with any custom like Wolverine or anything like that, just cool ass fucking labels. You're like, okay, what's that card company that matches your colors and shit?
Oh yeah,
oh god,
it's cool ass shit, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dude, yeah. CBCS, still you guys don't even have a fucking clue still?
They need to hire an artist to do it, man.
Dude, anybody. Or get a fucking comic dealer focus group. It's called free. Everyone would do it. If you said, hey, come in for label focus group on Zoom for fucking 4 hours, I'd sit through the whole fucking thing and give them my 2 cents.
Yep. Yeah.
For the good of the hobby.
Wow. Miguel says Hulk 377 third print last sold for $14,750. Could be a fake sale though. Wow. Oh man, prices were crazy. Where'd Vinny go? This is the perfect time for I need Vinny here for my Disney stuff.
I'm here. I was just doing some shit. What's up?
All right, so this Mickey Mouse magazine, dude, is awesome. Yeah. Look at that.
Wow,
dude.
That seems like a good deal.
Yeah, that does actually seem like a good deal. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's super cool.
So,
yeah, go ahead.
the Disney stuff is some of the cool stuff to me. Like, I really want to start collecting. I'm selling a huge chunk of my PC, and I want to get into collecting something else rather than just keys. I want to go like after like things that I really love. And man, some of these cool these Mickey Mouse, these Disney comics are great, dude. That Mickey Mouse magazine, that's great. It's a great cover.
If you remember, I did a segment a long time ago on the Mickey Mouse book from 1930, which is it was like a green, floppy, like oversized book. But that thing, I don't know why more people don't talk about that book. It's like there were 4 printings in 1930. It's his first ever appearance in anything aside from Steamboat Willie. But that's something else I think to target. But yeah, keep in mind there's 4 printings of it. I mean, 4 different ones.
Where was the segment at? What?
I did it on this show like a long time, maybe last year or something.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we might have clipped it.
Check that out.
So the next book, the 4-color number 129, a CGC 5.5, sold for $399.50. Now, if you guys don't know about this has that Song of the South, where they talk about the Song of the South, which Disney quit making because it had racial slurs in it, if I remember correctly. That's a pretty crazy book. But look at this one, man, on the far right, Le Journal de Mickey, or the Journal of Mickey. I'm thinking.
Le Journal de Mickey.
Yeah, with that, yeah. Number 772, first comic book appearance of Winnie the Pooh. Look at how great that cover is.
Yeah, I never saw that before. That's super cool.
Dude, that is amazing. That's awesome.
The bear has no pants.
No, he doesn't. All right. Walking Dead number 1 and 9/8 sold for $26.05. Just
white lettering.
Yep.
Wait, what? White lettering? What's that?
No, black lettering.
This is the white lettering though. The mature readers is in white. So
yeah.
Yeah, if you guys remember I think the black lettering was like the rarer one of the two.
Supposedly the more but then there's more sales of it. It's kind of weird. I think it's still kind of ambiguous.
They're half and half. They're exact 50-50.
But I think the price is higher on the black lettering.
On the black, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think originally it was thought that there was less, but I'm not sure that that's true.
I think it was supposed to. I think the story was it was supposed to print out in white, and then that first run of them printed out in black. The mature readers in black, and then they had to go back and reprint them properly with the white.
Okay.
The Botcon stuff. You guys know I love the JoeCon and the Botcon exclusives. This is a sweet Botcon exclusive from 2000. The Gorilla, I don't know how to say it, Ape Link. I think that's how you say it, Ape Link. Badass figure, man. It's that Optimus Prime Gorilla, but different coloring and like a chrome. It's badass. $336 for that. 24
What year
bits.
is that, Brian?
2000. So there's a guy that was selling a ton of his Botcon stuff. I mean, a ton of it, and he had every year. It was just crazy. I think I'll bring him up later. But the San Diego Comic-Con Mondo of Prince Adams are starting to show up at people's houses, and it looks better than I thought, man. I'll be honest. I thought that
Mondo
was
thing.
Yeah.
Bro, those Mondo figures look insane in person.
Right?
Really?
It looks so good. Yeah.
Bro, his sword is pink.
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
first off, yeah, okay.
Well, he has purple tights on. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, but he wore purple tights
and purple Uggs
and purple furry underwear.
Yeah.
Where's $223.
Must be a confident man.
Look at this. 1994 WWF Series 11 Yokozuna loose sells for $182.50. That's nostalgia right there.
Oh hell yeah!
Rikishi sets up every year at LA Comic Con.
Yeah.
Like in the comic people, not in like the. He has his own like booth.
That's awesome.
Not like an artist alley. He just chilling.
Sumo Michelangelo on card sold for over $1,000, $1,075.
I wish I bought all these like obscure Turtles releases later on.
Yeah, bro. We talked about the parrot from the scratch figure sold last week. Remember, it was like $400. Here's a complete but loose scratch with the accessories sold for $1,725.
Yeah,
what?
Dude, that guy bought the accessories last week to put together to make the sale.
Yeah.
Dude, and the obscure toys, that's basically the same thing.
He-Man.
As us.
Okay. I was about to say, like, at first I was like, not anymore. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, maybe.
I saw that too. Yeah, I saw that too.
All right. A Micro Machine Star Wars. Remember, these Star Wars Micro Machines things sell for a grip, but this one's super cool. It's the Episode 1 Royal Starship and spaceship, and it's like chrome. Look how badass that looks. $191.50.
Cool.
Couple starting lineups sold this week. Really nice starting lineups, but here are the two of the best. A 1988 John Stockton. So this is really cool because not very many of the early starting lineups were their actual rookies, but John Stockton was a rookie in '88. So this card is a cool card to get.
So rookie
graded.
card.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is mint on card, and it sold for $427. And then one of my favorite all-time starting lineups is the '89 one-on-one with Jordan and Isaiah, because you guys know the story about them hating each other so much. Jordan said Isaiah could not be on the original Dream Team or he wouldn't go on it. So that's why Isaiah wasn't there. They hated each other. And here's a sealed mint on card one for $300. I feel like that's if you can find those in high grade and maybe get them graded, that's a good buy.
Or even, dude, just to have. I'm with you. Just to have.
Yep.
Just to put that in a little display at your house.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Isaiah and MJ one-on-one, dude. You know
It's
what
cool.
I mean? The only reason MJ didn't have titles before was back-to-back Pistons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bad Boys beat him up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Disney Pixar Thinkway Toy Story Talking Mr. Potato Head was $50 originally. Now it sells for $460.
He's canceled, right?
I don't know. Did
What?
they cancel Mr. Potato Head?
For what?
I don't remember. Did Mr. Something bad happen to Mr. Potato Head?
I hope not.
I don't even know
Potato Head was
how.
great.
I remember. No,
Remember the original
I don't
Mr.
either. I
Potato
don't
Head?
understand anything on this planet anymore.
Do you guys remember what the original Mr. Potato Head was? It was just a potato. You got a potato, and they came with these little ears, and it was just ears in the box, and you'd get a real potato, and you'd put the ears and hands on it. Yeah. All right, that's crazy.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Wonderworld says they wanted Mr. Potato Head to be gender neutral.
Oh.
Yes.
There we go.
All right.
He fucked up.
Yep. Marvel Legends Toy Biz Monsters 4-pack.
They fucked up.
Yeah. This is pretty cool. Cool toy and everything. But look behind them. Is that a comic? What is that comic behind them?
Monsters.
You remember the Avengers? The Young Avengers set has the Young Avengers one. There's the second print Spidey, $20.99. I wonder what that Monsters comic is in the back there.
Because when I first saw this, I knew there was going to be a comic. I was like, I wonder if that's a Legion of Monsters 1. But
It doesn't look like it.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't.
That's pretty interesting. So we're gonna have to find that out.
Yeah.
McFarlane Spider-Man with wall crawling action by Toy Biz. This is the superposable one that all the artists just love. To that's why I think it goes for so much. Like so all the like 78 points of articulation, or even comic book artists, they like to get these because they can, instead of doing straight from the internet picture. They can pose them the way they want and get shadows and stuff. So I think that's why they sell for so much. I don't understand why the superposable ones sell for so much other than that. And there's the one with the magnets on his hands too, so you could pose them like on the wall. That one sells for a bunch also. So $202 for that. Rare Dino Riders Ice Age 2-pack from 1990. Now, I don't remember these, but I love finding these old toys that were like obscure. And people just like go, oh my God, I remember those. But I don't remember what the Dino Riders were from 1990. Sold for $212.
No.
And then this is like a precursor to G.I. Joe or something. Vintage 80s Remco Sears Commando Force Bunker action figure. Sold for $225.
Looks like $220. Looks like almost like a Schwarzenegger's Commando.
Yeah. Kind of. It's from Sears, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to buy a lot of toys at Sears as a kid.
Hell yeah, bro. I remember.
I think I bought my Nintendo from Sears.
Yep. Sears was the shit.
Yeah.
Especially, I remember going to Sears and getting tools when I got older. They really had.
Man, you get tools. You get a washer dryer. You get your clothes. You get your tire changed.
Yep.
Buy your video game.
Pool table.
Pool table. Yep.
Dude,
everything.
Dude, mom blouses for Christmas and her birthday, dude. They had an OG Sears in Santa Monica by the pier for the longest. It's a standalone building.
Yep.
God knows how or what. Like it just stayed forever. Well, everything else is cashing out in that city, right? But I'll tell you what, I'd be in Sears, man. They had the deals, and they had all the mom shirts, right?
Gemco too. I remember Gemco. Fuck yeah.
Did Gemco turn into Target, or was it the one in stock?
I think Zodi's turned into Target.
I don't remember Zodi's. I know we had. I know for a fact that Gemco and Stockton turned into Target, but I have no idea. This is the '80s, so I don't know if it was had anything to do with corporate or not.
Do you know Riverside at all? Tyler, where the Tyler Mall is?
Yeah.
There was a Zodi's right there.
Okay.
I used to go there when I was a kid. Yeah.
Afro Samurai action figure, $355. This is a DC Unlimited action figure. I've never seen these. I don't know if they were like a variant, a rare variant or what, but $355 on 22 bids for that.
It's wild.
Yeah. Prototype Mighty Max Crushes the Hand prototype and production sample from Mattel in 1994 sold for $3,200. Yeah. That's nostalgia, baby. Somebody went, that was my favorite toy growing up. I can own the original prototype. Hell yeah. And then how awesome is that mint on card Apollo Creed figure? That is just, the whole thing looks great. Everything about that toy looks amazing. $204.
Fuck yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a great toy right there.
Dude, 200. That's the deal I want that we've seen so far.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That or that, obviously the MJ and Isaiah. Those are the ones I want. I was thinking about these in terms of not the weird shit that I like, but the weird shit I like plus the shit that would like impress my friends for about 30 seconds for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Right?
They
check out the Apollo Creed. They'd be like, oh, hell yeah, man. If I was like, pick out my vintage Dragon Riders of the Styx Fantar 1983 Demon Horse. They'd be all, dude, get a life, man.
No, they had the Rocky behind the scenes documentary. It was on I think you can buy it on like Apple or whatever. But they showed like footage of Carl Weathers fighting other fighters and Rocky going to see him fight, but it never got into the movie or whatever. And I think they later did it where Mickey's watching Clubber Lang kind of thing. They took that part and that kind of inspired that. But to see Carl Weathers, the athlete, like fighting other fighters would have been cool to put that into the first Rocky movie. Because you never saw him fight until he fought Rocky, you know?
Shout out to Comics and Sneakers, and shout out to Haven for Heroes. Make sure you guys give them a follow. Also, check out Haven to Heroes. He just recently put up a really good little thought on the comic market on his YouTube page, and it was very, very excellent. Make sure you go check it out. All right, the Dragon Riders. That's a crazy looking toy, though, man. Look how creepy that head is on that horse. Like, what the fuck? That is crazy looking.
A wild looking toy.
Yeah. Dragon Riders of the Styx. Like, whoa. All right. A 1970s government propaganda psychedelic anti-drug blacklight poster. It says, will they turn you on or will they turn on you? And it's got all the names of all the drugs around it. I wish I would have saw that and bought that. That is awesome. That is so cool. Like, that's like a Dare poster from the 70s. $345 is not bad. All right, this thing in the middle I want to talk about, pretty heavy. Okay. You guys have to remember this. This was such a big memory of mine. Going to the fair, and they had the prizes that you could win. It was either like a stuffed animal or it was one of these old school mirror-framed things that had band logos on them, or like Budweiser. I remember I had a Bad Company one that had a big, huge fucking pot leaf on it. That was awesome. I had a Led Zeppelin one. Like, I had these as a kid. Like your derelict uncle would. That was like 4, like 10 years younger than your dad. Like was getting you these. You know what I mean? Like, these were super cool, and I can't find these anywhere anymore. I have to be able to find that Bad Company one at some point. Lynyrd Skynyrd, right?
Yep.
These things were so fucking awesome. You'd go to the fair, and you'd win them at the fair every year.
Yeah.
And then how about a headshot poster from 1967? That's pretty dope. It's got a nice little frog there, smoking a bong, a hookah bong. All right?
Mm-hmm.
$200 on that one. All right, we were talking about tickets earlier, and I really want a Beatles ticket, but I started looking at them. If I get one, I want the one where it has the Beatles on it, right?
Yeah.
Those look so good, dude. Like that one, the 1966 Shea Stadium one looks great, but that 1964 one looks amazing.
That's a great deal, in my opinion. I'd buy that all day.
And then I've been watching a lot of like De La Soul content lately, and I watched what's Noriega's show that he has, Drink Champs. Oh my god, bro, such a great podcast. And I recently watched one an episode of that where it had what's the dude on the right name from De La Soul, the far right, I forget his name. He was on there and he was telling stories, and it was so good, dude.
So Paz?
Yeah. I think so, right? Is that his name? Far right on there?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, let me look it up.
Is that the guy that drums on the Tonight Show or whatever?
No.
Or is that Bitter Roots? That's Bitter Roots.
The Roots.
Bitter Roots, yeah.
Yeah, that's Paz.
The Roots. Bitter Roots.
Yeah, man. He was on there. It was really fucking good, dude.
I want these old ass Source magazines, bro. I never even saw I never saw any that old. That's crazy.
All right.
Yeah. Where do you even see those at all?
Yeah, that's a volume 2, number 2. It's not even volume 1.
Yeah.
Record stores, Tower Records, probably back in the day.
That's a great point, Richie. I bet you anything these were in record stores, big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just walked right by them, you know.
Man. And then we've got. We talked about the Kiss concert, the golden tickets last week. They're selling for about the same, about $390, $400, that area. But look how much the paper ones are selling for, because nobody got the paper ones. The paper ones are selling for more than the golden ones. $487 for the just regular paper stub. Final Kiss concert, supposedly. And then here's another thing we got to find out from the chat, or the viewers, if they know about this one. It's called The Coolest Retard Magazine, And the retard of the year is Mark Smith. This has to be a magazine that like metal, like punk kids made fun of, like poser punk bands or something. You know what I mean? Like, what is this? I got to find out what this is, because that is fucking crazy. Sold for $152 for that magazine.
That's crazy,
right? That's got to be what that is. Like, it's like a zine where they made fun of like poser punk bands.
That or the opposite.
Yeah, like
they fucking actually loved him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. Wow, man. All right, we got a couple more. Starting off with this. Did you guys see this? Is that a first print?
It can't be.
It doesn't say it's anything on there about second or third print. It doesn't say anything on there.
Wow.
An 8.5 qualified.
And then they got it's qualified, but they have the cert.
What's it say on the cert?
It says on the cert, this document certifies that the accompanying comic book is originally from the personal collection of Kevin Eastman.
Wow. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
No way.
Did
dude.
we all miss probably the greatest comic book buy ever?
Oh, it says third printing.
Yeah, it is third printing, because if you look in the T, that's the second T inside. It doesn't have that blood splatter on the first and second.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, dude! Because it doesn't say first or second or third print on it. That I can see.
You got to look at the. I know first and second, the blood splatter is the same, but then I think it says first printing in the inside cover on the first printing.
Okay.
Still, that's pretty fucking badass, dude.
Right?
And you did a remark on the side there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Wow.
There were more copies of this though. I think it was like 3,000, then 6,000, and I can't remember how many of the third print.
Third printings are selling for a bunch now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. All right. How about this one? Amazing Spider-Man, the Eminem Spotlight variant, signed. Right? This is signed by Eminem, right?
That's kind of crazy. Yeah.
This one's smudged. But only $450 it sold for.
Wow. No, I bet they took an offer, dude.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
Dumb fucks. Because they didn't pay dick for it, dude. They thought they tripled their quadrupled.
Yeah.
No, they did. They were like $300.
Yeah.
So they thought they made.
Oh, they were 300.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
This is kind of crazy, just because of the label. I didn't realize that they were doing this. So they got Mazzucchelli to sign it before they got Frank Miller, but they didn't get the Mazzucchelli CGC verified, but they got the Frank Miller verified. So it's a yellow label with a qualified green on top of Batman 404 and 9.8 signed by Miller and Mazzucchelli. So for $900. That's weird, right? That's crazy. Did they just start doing that? I mean, that's...
Yeah, I never saw that before.
Yeah. Next, a great Matt Baker cover. This is Teenage Romances number 41. They kept it in that stupid bag. Look how great that cover is, dude.
God. Yeah. Do you guys know how to identify a Matt Baker cover? Because like anytime I look at these, I'm like I feel like I'm trying to search, and I'm like looking on the inside of the book, looking on the outside. I don't see his signature. I honestly couldn't tell you what a
Google
Matt
image
cover looks
I
like.
don't know the better ones are Baker. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
That's about all I got, man.
That's just a beautiful cover, man. Well, here's another one that sold. This is Teenage Romances, another crazy Matt Baker cover. So this one sold for quite a bit less. You can get a really nice one for $362. Look at this cover. Hi, Barbara. Haven't seen you for a long time. What are you doing? Babysitting? I can't let him find out that I'm married and this is my baby. Like, that's a crazy cover.
And he's got his hands all over her, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Where you going, bitch?
Dude, they made comics so much better back then. And they were, what, a fucking dime?
Yeah.
Which is basically like $3 now.
Yeah.
That's insane. And now that Marvel wants to charge $9.99 for comics, that's crazy.
So this is amazing right here. Not only do you get a killer Alex Ross print, this is the Superman print out of 350. You get it framed in a beautiful frame, man. Look how beautiful that looks. This sold for $600.
Yeah, that's sick.
Look
Another
how
one that
good-
might have took a offer, Sean.
Yeah. The what offer?
It says just it says one bid or best offer.
Oh,
ended
or
right
best
away.
offer. Yeah. I agree. I missed part of that.
Seller has
man.
one.
It's got a cert on the back, too, man.
It's gorgeous,
Shit.
dude.
Warner Brothers.
Such a nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that something you could have bought at the Warner Brothers store?
You could buy it.
back in
You
the
could have
day?
bought
Oh,
it from
yeah.
Alex Ross's table at the con.
Ah, okay.
How about this? Look at this one. This is a Kurt Swan Superman drawing from 1977. Like, Kurt Swan is the quintessential Superman artist. Like, that is the Superman that we all know and love in our head, is because of Kurt Swan. And it comes in a great, nice, I mean, it's not a terrible frame, but in matted, it looks like it's a little old maybe, but $570 for an original Kurt Swan Superman.
Did Liefeld ever do Superman? Just wondering after earlier.
No, I don't think so.
They can't. There's got to be something, dude.
Yeah.
Right?
Somebody
I feel
Google
like he
it.
did.
So here's another perfect
Like he did.
example of people just, I can't tell if this guy is just like a guy that gets lockers, storage lockers, and he just roughly sells all this stuff, because look at this, some of his sales, right? This is, it
There's
just
like
says,
no Marvel and only a little DC.
right? But look what it is. You got a newsstand Turtles one. You've got a newsstand of the movie number 1, a Destroyer Duck. You got a Raphael and a number 2.
Wow.
Right? But wait,
Isn't the Michelangelo Christmas special one pretty rare too? Brian?
Yeah, but
Weren't
it's
we
dropped.
talking about that on almost 10.
It just dropped.
Yeah,
in price.
that'll probably go up. I think
Yeah.
that's tough.
But look at these are all
Destroyer
of the
Duck.
sales.
That's Kirby, man.
Look at all these sales he had, right? He did the same thing. Look at these 330. You can see all the keys in them, right? And you just put them up. Marvel, DC, Tennis Combat, a lot of 3. First Nightwing, and he must have hit like a warehouse or something, because there's multiple of the same books. Like, look at this one.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. That's like one of our buddies, is like, hey, I found this at a garage sale. What's up?
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like
Yep.
our wet dream. We're like, all right, one at a time, motherfucker.
They're all
It's gonna
newsstands.
take 3 months. We're gonna make you a bunch of money, though.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
didn't know.
So
You
that's what-
kind of know. Some of those old farts just don't care. Get the shit out of here.
Look at this.
I
Yeah,
think it
but-
was because he had a big following, but 357 feedback doesn't seem like it.
I think he's just found it in a locker and he's just putting them up. He's got a ton of them. So that's what, I mean, just make sure you're looking at lots, like lots of books. This went for $23. Let's see here. $23 this went for. Look at all these great G.I. Joe books. You got the Batman, Death in the Family. Got some Alf books. Alien Nation. I mean, for $23, I'd have taken a shot on this all day, every day. So, yeah, definitely. Pez, coins. Right? This is definitely like a storage locker, dude.
Or a yard sale or
Yard
estate
sale guy. I love these early Two Gun Kid, and I love this number 60 cover so much. This is a 7.0, but I love that it had that 830 stamp on it. I love stamps like that on covers. And it looks so good. $968 for that. Bob Kane, Batman and Me book. It has a hand-drawn autographed Batman sketch inside of it. And it's unopened. It's got $894 of 1,000 on it. Sold for $902. And Bob Kane was a liar. But it's still sold. All right. Some horror foreign lot. Look at this. This is amazing. This is one of the scariest all-time covers, that Morbius cover right there. Really, really cool lot of foreign horror comics.
I've never seen those books, so I don't even know what they are.
Sold for $958.
What the fuck?
It looks like a
whoa,
alien.
creepy.
Yeah. Look at that cover. That cover's badass.
That's crazy.
Dude, these covers are great. Look how good some of these are, man. Look at that. That's Frazetta. Oh, I love that cover, dude.
Yeah, it's badass.
That's great, too. All right, moving on. Pokemon Pikachu Shocks back. Complete 1 through 4 lot. 71 of them. So these must have been some comics that they did back in the day.
Yeah.
And you get the whole package, all 4 comics, and there's 71 of them. Sold for $928.
Seems kind of like a good buy, actually.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
This G.I. Joe lot, I haven't looked at it yet. It sold for $15,950.
What the?
On 36 bids. So we're going to see why it sold for so much. I have no idea. I'm looking at it right now. I'm seeing a lot of early Joes, early straight arm figures, right? I see them. No Snake Eyes, but that's like a weird Chun-Li right there. It's like a variant. That's like a weird Chun-Li color variant that I can't remember. Okay. It's an orange and yellow Chun-Li. There's Snake Eyes right there. Okay, there's version 1 Snake Eyes and Scarlet. Let's see what else we got. Why did this sell for so much? Is it because of the Chun-Li? Quick Kick.
It's because of those nunchucks.
Why? Like, what is it?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
What am I missing?
Just check out the description.
Yeah.
It's got to be that Chun-Li, man. Hold on. Oh, it's the variants of the... interest in this one lot and one of the figures. So I listed the one guy separately. I wanted to add more picks. So the one guy that got listed separately.
He has prototypes. I've been notified that 2 of the soldiers are prototypes. 2 of the ones that he sold are prototypes. That's why.
So this is the one. G.I. Joe Vintage Bazooka Zap Soldier with alternate head variation. See, look at the mustache. That's not a Joe. They never put that out. And it says here, I had a box of G.I. Joes listed that had a ton of interest and endless requests. I did a little research, and in an old post from a collector's group, there's a statement saying, only maybe a case of these guys with this head were ever produced and not sold to the public. Wow. That is crazy.
That's nuts.
No.
Wow. Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's super cool. So what was the other figure? One of these guys. Oh, those 2.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow, dude. He sold just those 2 for $16,000, and he sold the other dude for $5,000. What a score.
Oh, yeah.
That is unreal, man. Congrats to him. You never know. All right, how about this? Jack's WWE 1996 Survivor Series 4-pack with the Ultimate Warrior, Bret Hart, Goldust, and Ultimate Warrior. And it's signed by everybody, Ultimate Warrior, Goldust, Bret Hart, but Shawn Michaels. And you can still get Shawn Michaels' autograph. It's not in the best condition. It's a little messed up. But still, it's signed by all of them. It's probably a rare set, sold for $325.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Henson's Muppets. This guy has got to be a stoner, right? There's no doubt about it that Lips is a stoner.
Lava lamp.
Lava lamp. Look at his cashed eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Got the record.
He's got the record. Yeah, he's a stoner. Definitely, dude. Sold for $200. All right, this is cool. We always talk about finding these posters, these concert posters. Now, totally you can tell this dude was going through like his old shit in a garage, and this fell out of something, right? Look at this. This is a Nirvana poster from them playing at Kansas City. Look at this. What is going on here? There we go. Look at that. It's tore up right here. Totally fell out. It's all got grease shit all over it. Got a burn mark in it.
That's wild.
October 17th, University of Kansas. $7. $8 to go see Nirvana. Sold for $800. Yeah. All right, this is crazy. Writing Magazine, 1986, has a rare Stephen King article and a printed signature. So I figure we'll take a look at it. Here we go. Look at that.
Wow.
Sold for $260.
Wow.
Yeah. And then that is the market report. There we go. All right, good shit. What else do we got? We got anything else? I think that's just about it. 40 sealed Japanese PS4 games at a yard sale for $2 each. What? Mike Taylor just said, I just found 40 plus sealed Japanese PS4 games at a yard sale for $2 each. Price charting value at $1,400 plus. Nice.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah. That is huge.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Wonder where they stole them.
Oh my god, dude, that's fucking terrible.
Lefteros is saying, I just dipped to watch the Automatic Comics new video. Did you watch it yet?
Automatic Comics. Automatic
I don't know what
Comics.
that is.
I don't even know what that means.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Haven't seen it yet. All right. So I think that's about it for tonight. You guys got anything else?
I mean, there's tons of shit I could talk about. It's fantasy playoffs. There's football cards are going crazy. Basketball cards are going crazy. Sealed wax. I went to a fucking hobby shop today. It's ridiculous in price, as we were talking about earlier. But I did get a couple pickups. So I got this. Like I was talking about earlier, Spider-Gwen Smash 1 in 25, number 1. I don't know who the artist is. Is this Dodson or I don't know who it is, but I really liked it, so I picked it up.
Yeah, that is a good cover. I'm not sure.
I don't think it's Dodson, but I don't know who it is.
I know. I don't think it's Dodson either, but
it's nice.
It's like. Then I found this. I forgot the first appearance in here, but it's. I like Usagi Yojimbo. You guys know that, and I found a number 7 in really good condition. It was.
Uh-oh. You just lost your damn mic. There you go.
And then I bought this. I bought this because I just want to read it.
Yeah, the foil. Yeah. Elizabeth Torque is who did that cover. Richie. Spider Guy Murph says, McClay, can you ask Vinny about the scoop on those Pokemon GameCube sales, please?
Yeah, I saw his message. I was trying. I didn't know. I'm not up on it. I don't know what happened. So I was going to ask for more info.
Yeah. Yeah, let us know. Drop some information. Ryan Automatic, he's really good. He must does Golden Age, but he is good dude in the YouTube community. We'll check him out for sure. We'll definitely check him out.
There was a card I wanted to talk about, a player I wanted to talk about. He's playing really good right now, so it might be a little bit too early. But like I've been looking for his 2019 Silver Prisms. He was drafted by Minnesota Viking. I can't find any, but it's Jake Browning for Cincinnati. Like depending on what he does against the Steelers this week is going to be really like the threshold if I'm going to really invest in this guy. If he actually plays well, he doesn't even have to put up big numbers. If he plays well against Pittsburgh this week, I am going to go full bore on this guy because I think he'll be a starter in the league next year and he'll be really good. He's super poised.
Yeah, his completion percentage is like the highest ever for those passes, something like that. But he's super accurate.
Super accurate, goes downfield. At first, he was dinking and dunking, and Chase was getting a lot of those yak yards and Mixon was.
Oh, I'm actually glad the Raiders didn't have him because he's perfect in that McDaniels shit offense we were trying to run.
Yeah.
That guy doesn't miss, dude.
But only thing I could find was draft.
Yeah.
That was all I could find, Brian.
All draft.
I found Chronicles though. He has one in Chronicles with the Vikings uniform on, Minnesota Vikings uniform. So I was hoping
AJ Brown. Wow,
that's another good guy, but he's a receiver, you know. Yeah. So not the best.
Yeah, there's nothing, man. They're all draft. It's kind of like the Mac McClung. Remember Mac McClung won the dunk contest, and all his cards were only draft.
Right. Now hit the solds, Brian, and let's see if maybe they flew off the internet already. Maybe I'm late on this.
Yeah, none of them. That's interesting. Sold.
Because I did see the Vikings Chronicles was going for like $20, and he had his Vikings uniform on. At first, I had to take a double take because I know Chronicles does a draft picks too, which is trash. But maybe that's what I was looking at, the Washington uniform. But I know it said Minnesota on it. I saw Minnesota on it. But he plays for Cincinnati. If you guys don't know, just to let you know.
Yeah, I think this guy's all right.
Yeah.
I figure he's going to score points. I even snatched him in some fantasy to cock block.
Nice.
and he completed like 30 passes last week, so it kind of worked.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, none of them are that I can see. That's crazy, man. How many players that this happens to?
So I wonder if 2020
they don't get a rookie card.
Yeah, that's interesting, huh?
Yep, no rookie card for him other than his college.
I guess, yeah, I must have been looking at Chronicles draft picks or something.
Well, there's only two. What is that? Score?
It's Prism, Score, and Chronicles he has, definitely.
So there's a Score, but he's still in his Washington. That's interesting, man. There you go. That's a tough one. Be on the lookout. Pokemon boxes. The sales from Saturday's market report. Oh, from last Saturday's market report. Or last Wednesday's market report. Is that what you're asking about? Let me show you what we're talking about here, Vinny. Is this it? Let me see if this is it. No, that's not it.
Did you see that article while you're pulling it up about Tommy DeVito's agent, the third string Tommy Cutlet's agent?
Oh.
Yeah, he tried to double the price on a pizza place.
Okay, so let me pull this up. Can I pull this up real quick, Brian, while you're looking?
Yeah, no, I got it. I'll pull it up here. I got it.
Okay, so it should show a picture of if you guys are not into football, I apologize, but if you guys are into football, you watch Monday Night Football, not this last one, but the one before where the Giants played Green Bay. You saw Manning cast, both the Mannings were going crazy, and Troy and Joe Buck were going crazy about his agent. Tommy DeVito, who's the third string, also the starting quarterback of the Giants right now. He was dressed as Al Capone, like literally, but I don't think he was trying to get the Al Capone look. He just had a really nice pinstripe suit. He looked like he was mafioso, like the whole bit. So long story short, now this guy is very, very hyped up, like almost like a pop culture following, short term, obviously. And a pizza place in his hometown wanted him to come make appearances, sign autographs, so on and so forth. And they were going to give him $10,000. So the player, who's Tommy Cutlets, he wanted to do it, but the fucking manager here, this guy right here, the Al Capone dude,
Sean Stellato.
Stellato goes, no, we'll take 20,000 and you got him. And they were like, we can't afford that. We're small. We're, and he just said, they just went negotiating back and forth. And then he said, well, he won't show up. And they destroyed Tommy DeVito and his manager on Twitter. Like they were ripping up jerseys. They had videos of people burning his jerseys and shit. And so he just decided, said, fuck it. And he showed up anyways for free. And he stayed there all day. And I heard it was a really good time. So
wow,
good job, DeVito. Yeah.
Where's this kid from?
He's from New York. I think he's from New York, right?
No, I mean, where did he come from? What school or what team?
No fucking clue. It came out of nowhere to get ruined by the Raiders, and then all of a sudden he learned football.
Yeah. I mean, he's not a starter. He's definitely not a starter. He's going to be like probably a real, one of those backups, like I mean, he's not as good as Fitzpatrick, but like something like that. But we'll see. I don't know. He's young. He's still raw. You never know. These guys, they come in raw as long as they have the talent, and then something they get with a coach, and something snaps, and all of a sudden,
played for the Illini,
Illinois. Okay.
And Syracuse.
He's from Jersey. He's from Jersey.
Yeah, look at that. Syracuse. He played with Syracuse.
Yeah, dude. They better up that. They better up appearance fee right now. As good as it's getting for a DeVito. There we go.
He was a walk-on too. He was a walk-on. So
he was waived in August and then re-signed to the practice squad. In Week 8, he made his NFL debut against the Jets. Wow. In Week 10, is when he played the Cowboys. Wow, man, that's funny. Good for him. Does he have any cards?
He would be in the 2023 set, and I'm willing to bet if he does, he's probably only going to be in Chronicles. That's what I'm guessing. NFL, because that's like the latest release. Because he's not in Score, I don't think. So
yeah. Well, we'll keep an eye on that shit for sure. That being said, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. How many thumbs up we got? We got any thumbs up tonight? Hopefully we got some more thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, you guys. It really helps us. We got 108 watching. Hopefully we can get 100 of you guys to hit that thumbs up. It'll really help us. Make sure you guys are subbed up if you're not already subbed up. Merry Christmas to everybody if we don't see you before the end of the year. I'm still gonna probably have a Saturday show just to hang out and bullshit. Because it's late enough that kids are asleep, and you guys can come on and hang out with us and shoot the shit for a little bit. It'll probably be a short show, but it's still a fun little thing we can do. And then I'm not sure if we're gonna do a Hot 10 Bogcast tomorrow night. Make sure you guys go check it out. And that being said, much love to everybody out there. We appreciate you guys. Shout out to everybody that is continuing to love comics and be a part of this community. And keep your foot on the douchebags' necks. As always, we're out.